Okay, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen wa salatu wassalamu ala sayyidil anbiya'i wal mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي آمين يا رب العالمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, Ahmed and Maryam.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Okay, so these are my two test subjects. For the entire course of the Dream Curriculum, I have been successfully able to negotiate a prisoner exchange from their parents. So they are stuck with me for the entire Dream Curriculum, and I get to torture them and feel better about myself, because when I teach, which is different from giving a lecture, teaching is a completely different species altogether. When I'm teaching, I need to be able to torture a student. And because this is live online, and so many of you want to take this course with me online, I don't get to beat you up. I don't get to psychologically torment you. So I needed someone here so I can, shame them, humiliate them, make them question their existence, destroy their self-esteem, break them down and build them back up. But anyway, they are part of this class and they are a representation of you. So if you say something ridiculous, I'm going to let my frustrations out on them. Okay, so the thing is, on a serious note, inshallah, I plan on having a lot of fun teaching. I miss teaching. And I hope that you guys really have a lot of fun learning the language of the Quran along with me. It's a tough study. It's a lot of work. But if you have a good attitude and you're positive and you stay focused, and be part of being focused as you stay energetic and you're able to take breaks when you need to, and you can come back and come stronger, then inshallah we're all going to move forward just fine. I also want to introduce you to your representative in the class, my teacher's assistant, Jawad. Jawad, could you say assalamu alaikum?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
So in the comments, please tell me, did you guys hear him say salam? Just type in yes if you heard him say salam. Those of you that have comments. Nobody said anything. Look at how they ignored you.
They don't love him.
They heard.
They heard? Okay, good. All right, so that's Jawad. Jawad's job is, while I'm teaching, he's supposed to read your comments, and if you have a comment that's relevant, not Assalamu alaikum from Bangladesh, Assalamu alaikum from Philippines, Assalamu alaikum from my bedroom. No, if you have a comment that's actually related to the class, then he's going to interrupt me while I'm talking, because this is not a khutbah, and he doesn't get sins for doing that. These guys' job is going to be interrupt me while I'm talking too and say, Ustad, could you repeat that? Or I didn't get that. Wait, what do you mean by that? I don't understand. You can do all of that just like you would do in a regular class. And his job is going to be to interrupt me on your behalf, because I can't be reading comments while I'm teaching, but I can't have conversation while I'm teaching. I'm completely comfortable with being interrupted in conversation. So let's talk a little bit about not what I'm going to teach you, but how we're going to go about learning. Okay. And kind of, get a little bit of a simple orientation. I've done a couple of sessions on curriculum and what we're going to be learning, so I won't spend time on that. But I want your focus on these 10 days. Those of you that are watching this and are making the commitment, for the next 10 days, you need to have a certain kind of mindset. And that's inside the class and outside the class. So let me talk to you about that, okay? And you guys, this is for you too. And you don't have to look there. You look at me, because I'm your teacher. You don't look, that's not for you. That's the screen. Right here. Okay? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to look over there and I'm going to look at you guys. Okay? So for the next 10 days, I want you completely focused on this course. You know what that means? That even when class is over, you're reviewing it in your head and you're not saying, well, I'm taking this class. I wonder if I YouTube Arabic class, what else I can find? No, you're not finding anything else. You're not downloading any other PDFs. You're not watching any other YouTube videos or anything else. Learn Arabic in 10 minutes. Memorize the Quran in 37 minutes. No, stop. Leave everything else and do this. If you want to do something else, focus on one resource and ignore everything else. That's the first most important bit of advice. This is online, which means you have a million options to learn a million different ways. If you don't want to choose this one, choose another one, but stick to it. If you're going to choose this one, then stick to it, because otherwise, when a student hears something from one kind of book, then they hear from another kind of book, they're like lost between two different teachers teaching the same subject. You understand?
Yeah.
So I really want you guys to have just 100% focus on what we're doing here. Okay? Is that clear to you guys?
Sir.
Okay, very good. Maryam, that clear?
Mm-hmm,
okay. And by the way, can you guys hear Ahmed and Maryam? Say yes or no. Say yes or no.
One person
Let me-
said yes.
You just look at the comments. You just look at the.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Don't hurt me, please.
not yet. Okay. So now the second thing. Don't take notes until I tell you to. I can control you guys because I can say, stop writing. Just listen. I can do that, right? But you guys watching online too, sometimes I just need you to be in a, I don't know where you're watching this. I don't know if you're a zookeeper and you're next to the gorilla cage and you're watching this. I don't know if you're doing this, you're making biryani at home and you're watching this at the same time. I don't know. But I'd really like it if you can be somewhere where you can focus, because this does need your concentration. This is not background noise. This is you're not going to get anything out of it if you're passively listening. You need to be actively listening to this, focused in on this, and you need to have notes with you. So let me show you first. I'm going to switch over to my computer screen and show you where you can download the notes for this class for these 10 days. Forget about the whole program and don't worry about, Ustad, when we finish this program after 10 months or 57 years, what's going to happen? What will I know? How about what will you know after today? How about what will you know after 10 days? Let's focus on that. Not even 10 days. 10 days is too far away. Can we just get through this day? Can we focus on what we have in front of us? That's how Arabic is studied. Focus on what's in front of you. خُذْ مَا طَفَّلَكَ. Okay? So what I'm going to show you now is the handouts you're going to need. You obviously don't need them for the first day because I didn't tell you about them beforehand. So you're just going to focus and listen in and follow along. The way that this class works is when I ask something, you guys say it out loud. Okay? You guys have to answer me out loud.
Okay.
I ask you to repeat something, you repeat it out loud. You guys, wherever you are, whatever your device you're watching on, repeat out loud. Also comment in. If you want to comment in and say, that's the answer, that's the answer, that's the answer, that's great. Even if you're saying the same thing over and over, it's great. But you need to verbalize. You need to feel like you're engaged in this conversation. That is how you're going to learn. These are not lectures. This is a class. In a class, it's a conversation between you and me. We're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you can get Ustad Jawad's direct attention. A smart way to do it is Ustad Jawad. Or maybe we should give him a shortcut, UJ. Right? Is that okay with you, Jawad? Is UJ okay?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so if your comment says UJ and then ask Ustad this, or UJ, what about da, then he'll know those are specifically meant for him. Other than the comments of, I ate a bagel this morning. Alhamdulillah, I'm feeling so grateful. Heart emoji. That we don't need those here. This is a class. So try to limit your comments and focus your comments entirely on what we're trying to do here. Okay. If you want to say mashallah, alhamdulillah, subhanallah, I'm so grateful, etc., don't type it. Just say it. Way better. Okay. Because that leaves the comments because the one who needs to hear mashallah alhamdulillah is Allah Azza wa Jal. He heard it. Okay, so what we need to hear are your questions. What we need to read are your questions. So that's going to be the second part of this orientation. Also, I believe in attention span, and I also believe that you guys probably have the attention span of maybe a squirrel. Like, you ever seen a squirrel?
Yeah.
I've seen a squirrel. Usually when I was sitting in a class, I used to watch a lot of squirrels, because when you're sitting in a class and it's a boring class, you look out the window and then you see a tree and then you see a squirrel.
Yeah.
And here's what a squirrel, see, you guys have done it. Okay, so here's what a squirrel does. Right?
Yeah.
3 seconds, focus somewhere else. 3 seconds, oh my God. So you guys can lose track. You guys can get distracted, and that's okay. If I see that you're distracted enough that you're going into the world of the unseen, you know what the world of the unseen is? Here's what the world. Yes, Ustad. Yes, Ustad. Yes, Ustad. Then I'm going to give you a break. I'm not going to discontinue the broadcast. I'm going to say we're going to take a 5-minute break, and I'm going to make these guys run around. You guys go do some jumping jacks or something, get the blood flowing, get it back in your brain, and then come back and hit it again. It's hard sitting in front of a computer. It's hard sitting idle and learning. In fact, it's even hard for me teaching like this because I'm used to walking around and teaching. But I want you to feel like I'm in the living room with you, teaching you. That's what I want you to feel like, which is why I've chosen this format. I think this works. And inshallah ta'ala, it's an experiment. It's a new thing for me. I haven't taught to a device before. So it is new for me. So it's going to be new for you too. But inshallah, we're going to work through it together. And we're going to learn quite a bit together. So let me now show you on the screen where you got to go to get your stuff. What is this? Look at new PC. I don't want to look at new PC. Okay. So you're going to go to Dream. That's not how you write Dream. Dreamworldwide.net. Okay. I know the broadcast view is kind of hiding the screen, so I'll lower that a little bit and then expand it. Okay. That's dreamworldwide.net. That's the website, right? And when you scroll down, it says number 1 exercise workbook right here. This PDF document we will use in class every day for the next 10 days. You should have a printout or an extra device on which to view it and follow along and do the work. I recommend printing it out and putting it in a binder. Printing it out and putting it in a binder.
Wow.
You guys already got it.
Yeah.
So you're ahead of the class. Print this out. It's downloads right here. Print it out and put it in a binder. Okay. I'm going to turn these notifications off later. So that's what you're going to need for tomorrow. Okay. I would rather you have it printed out. I'd rather you have a pen with you, paper with you, and then we go through it because I'm going to show you the same document on the screen and I'm going to work on it with you. So inshallah, we'll do it together. Okay. So even I'll just show you. If I download it here, I'll put it up on the screen. And sometimes I'm going to zoom in here and say we're on page this and look at this part and look at that part. And I'll highlight and annotate and stuff like that. So you guys can see and you guys can see. I'll make sure you have it open on your notes too, right? But a lot of the times I'm just opening Microsoft Word and I'm typing in here. This is my board for you. This is where I write for you. Okay. So I'm going to come back so you guys can see me again. Let's see. That's good. Okay. And so you don't have to write down everything I put on the screen here. Like I said, don't take notes until I tell you. Don't take notes until I tell you. And in a normal classroom, when I have people sitting in front of me, I tell them, stop looking at everybody else. Stop comparing yourself to everyone else. And Maryam, don't get distracted by the comment screen. I'm going to turn that off, okay? Actually, I'm going to turn it off right now because I need to help your attention span. I'll be right back. Oh, what happened? It's gone? Okay. Now what you gonna look at, huh?
I wasn't even looking at the comments.
Oh yeah, what were you looking at? There's no squirrel there.
No, I was just like looking over there.
Oh no, it's already begun. Okay.
Long ways to go.
Long ways to go. I'm gonna put that screen on this side so you guys can see it and I can see it.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do for tomorrow.
Your
Okay.
intelligence is off the charts.
Thank you. Okay. So now we're going to get started. Today is your first day. I'm going to go a little bit easy on you today, even though I really don't want to. I want to really destroy your brain cells. You leave here crying through your nostrils. Like that's what I want. That's what I want. So let's get started. We are here to learn Arabic. And before we learn the material itself, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about 3 kinds of Arabic. There are 3 kinds of Arabic. Okay, you're not writing this down, just listen, okay? There's 3 kinds of Arabic. And the way to make that simple for you guys is there is street Arabic.
Street slang.
Yes. There's Fusha. You can go Fusha. We're not going to write it in Arabic yet, even though I can write it in Arabic. I'm really good at writing in Arabic. Fusha, like that. Okay? And then there is
Ancient?
language of the ancient Arabs, and that's called Lisan al-Arab.
Lisan al-Arab.
Okay, so there's 3. There's street Arabic, there's Fusha, and there's Lisan al-Arab. And I want you to know the difference between them. I'll explain it, and I'm going to ask you to explain it to me, and then I'm going to ask you guys without looking on the screen, because I'm going to erase it, and don't type this up or don't take notes or screenshots or pictures. None of that. then you're going to try to answer it for me too. Okay, so you guys are both going to try to do that. So street Arabic. Street Arabic means that there are different neighborhoods in the world, right?
Yeah.
And so in America, for example, there are neighborhoods in New York City and different parts of New York, and there are neighborhoods in New Jersey, and there are neighborhoods in Virginia, and there are neighborhoods in Texas, and neighborhoods in Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina, etc. And when you go to certain neighborhoods, you hear a different kind of English. Like it sounds a little bit different, right? So if you go to some places in the United States, people say, "Can I get some water?"
New York.
Water.
Can I get some
And
water?
other places they'll say, "Can I get water?" Water. And other places in the world you say water. Okay. So depends on where you are, water and water changes,
Yeah.
right? So the same thing, when I came to Texas, I couldn't understand what people were saying at first
Yeah.
because I was used to
New York.
New York English, right? So that's street English. Right? It's informal English, and it's different in different countries. It's different in different cities. It can even be different in different neighborhoods,
Yeah.
right? So that's street Arabic. That's not the Arabic I'm going to teach you. Sorry. But if you wanted to learn that, it would be really helpful if you were a tourist, which you don't have to worry about for a while now, right? So, but if you were a tourist, if you're going to Egypt, you should learn Egyptian Arabic that they use in the street in Egypt.
Mm.
If you wanted to learn, if you wanted to go to Morocco, you should probably learn Moroccan street Arabic, informal. The big word for it is colloquial Arabic, but I don't care to say that for you. You could just say street Arabic.
Streeter.
Okay. So I'm a student of Arabic, but I'm also a student of some beginner student of Spanish and a very beginner student of German, for example, right?
Yeah.
Other languages. And in Spanish, Mexican Spanish is completely different from the Spanish in Spain, which is totally different, very different. Even though the way they pronounce certain foods or talk about certain foods is different in Ecuador, even if it's the same food. And it's this different word for it in Colombia and a different word for it in Mexico. So if a Mexican person that speaks Mexican Spanish goes to like a Colombian restaurant and orders that food, or the workers come, they won't understand sometimes. They'll get the wrong thing because their Arabic is so different. The same way street Arabic is very different in different places, right? Again, that's not what we're working on. That's the first kind, right? What's the second kind you see? Fusha. Fusha. Say fusha with like your throat hurting. Fusha.
Fusha.
Yeah, good. And the ha is like you ate a mint and you go,
Oh, like.
yeah, fusha.
Fusha.
That's not a mint.
Fusha.
Yes.
Fusha.
Yes. What you did, fusha, is more like you had barbecue and you're like, "Ugh." Not barbecue, mint.
Fusha.
Fusha.
Fusha. Fusha.
Yes, fusha. Good.
There you go.
Fusha is Arabic that is proper, right? So it's the Arabic you'll find in newspapers. It's the Arabic you'll find on Al Jazeera News or something like that. It's Arabic you'll find in these books that I have behind me. Most of these books are in Arabic, and that's in Fusha Arabic. So it's properly written Arabic, okay? Or properly spoken Arabic. And people think that if you know Fusha, you know the language of the Quran. But that's not true. That's important. That isn't true. Why? Because Fusha is, I want you to think of it this way. Let me see if I can draw on here. Does it let me draw? No, it doesn't let me draw. Let me insert a box or shape. Maybe it will let me draw. Okay. No, I want like a shape.
There's like colors right there.
Okay, so it won't let me do it. Okay, I'll just draw. Fine. Word.
Hello, darkness, my friend.
Okay, so imagine this whole box is, or this box is Arabic, right? Fusha Arabic is a way smaller part of that. So the language of the Quran is the orange thing,
Oh, okay.
and Fusha Arabic is the blue thing.
So it's only a small portion.
It's a small portion. So if somebody says they know Fusha Arabic, therefore they know the language of the Quran. They know some things about the language of the Quran,
not
but there's a lot they don't know, right?
Yeah.
So Fusha is really good. I mean, when you learn Fusha, you can speak well. When you learn Fusha, you can write well. You can understand well. You sound educated in Arabic. You can impress people with your Arabic if you know what? Fusha, right? And it has rules and grammar and things like that, right? But when it comes to the language of the Arabs, which is the third category, right? Let me go back to what I was writing before. I said there's street Arabic, there's Fusha Arabic, and there's what?
Language.
Language of the ancient Arabs. Now, this is a big claim, language of the ancient Arabs. You know why I'm saying that? Because this is how they used to speak thousands of years ago, or hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Okay.
Think of it this way. If in school, have you had to read Shakespeare yet?
No.
Okay.
That's in high school.
Alhamdulillah. When you do, you're going to find it difficult because he speaks in ways that we don't speak anymore, right? His English seems very different, okay? It even seems very advanced. Well, the thing is, the older version of the language, of any language, is way more advanced. And it kind of it shrinks and waters down and gets simpler as time goes on. Okay? So the ancient languages used to be way more words, way more ways of saying things, way more complicated, and way more beautiful also. And then as time went by, they started becoming easier and easier and lesser and lesser and lesser. That's what happened to Arabic. So Fusha is great, it's proper, but it's only a small part of what is actually the language of the Arabs. The Quran is speaking in the language of the ancient Arabs. Okay? So of course it has Fusha in it because Fusha is a part of that language.
Yeah.
But we don't want to start with Fusha and stay at Fusha. We need to understand the language of the ancient Arabs. So what's another way of thinking about this difference? This is how good Arabic is spoken nowadays, Fusha. Or this is how good Arabic is written or read nowadays. This is how good Arabic used to be, 2,000 years ago, 1,500 years ago, right? So, and there's been a difference. Because the Quran was revealed to the Prophet ﷺ a millennium and a half ago, like 1,400 plus years ago, right? That's why we have to know this language so we know exactly how they used to talk back then, because the Quran was talking to them at that time, right?
Yeah.
So if we only learn this one, then we'd get confused about what the Quran is saying. Let me give you an English example, okay? So let me put an English example on here.
So that would be like proper day, or that would be like ancient.
Right.
So
Old Arabic. You
Old
can think of it as Old Arabic.
Yeah.
So basically, there's street Arabic, there's new proper Arabic, and there's old proper Arabic.
Yeah.
Right? That's another way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's think of the word cool. You guys know what the word cool means?
I am cool.
Right. But you're wearing a sweater. You're still cool. Okay, so the thing is, let's say 200 years ago in England, somebody said, cool.
That would make sense.
It wouldn't make sense. They probably were talking about opening the window and cool.
Cool.
It is cool here today.
Yeah.
So cool actually was only talking about temperature.
Yeah.
Right? And hot was also, back then, if somebody said, that's hot,
They would mean temperature.
they were mean temperature, right? But if you watched NBA Finals game, you and your friend saw this amazing three-point shot and said, cool. And you're like, that was hot.
Yeah.
He's not talking about temperature, and
You're
not talking about temperature. You're talking about what you like, what you were impressed by, or what you thought was good. And you use the word cool or you use the word hot. Now the spelling is the same, right?
Yeah.
The way you pronounce it is the same. But 200 years ago, did people understand it the same way?
No.
No. So if you say, well, I know English from today, so I can read something from 200 years ago
No,
in English and still get it,
that's different.
you're going to get confused, right? You're going to think it means one thing while it means something else.
Yeah.
The same thing can happen in Arabic. So just because you know the proper meaning of a word in Arabic now,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that's how the word is used in the Quran.
Yeah.
An example in the Quran, you're not writing this down or memorizing it. I just want you to, just like cool and hot nowadays and back in the day, I want to give you an Arabic word in nowadays and back in the day. I'm going to make you pronounce it for me. Guys, read it out loud. Read this word out loud. I'll make it bigger so you can see better.
استعومة.
استعمرة.
No, read carefully.
استثمرة.
Is,
Su.
where's Su? There's no
Oh.
dhamma.
Oh. استعمار.
Thank you.
استعمار.
استعمار. استعمار. The alif is long.
استعمار.
استعمار. Now, do you know what colonization is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, colonization is when one nation slowly takes over another nation,
Yeah.
makes colonies out of them. Nowadays in Arabic, when they talk about colonization, the word for colonization is what? استعمار. Istimar they use for colonization. It's proper Arabic. It's in newspapers and books and things like that. In the Quran, Allah says, وَاسْتَعْمَرَكُمْ فِيهَا. Istimar, 1400 years ago at the time, means when you want someone to build something.
Oh, okay.
When you want someone to what?
Build
Build something. Like if I wanted you to build that robot, that toy robot over there. Yeah, we got a toy robot. So if I wanted you to build that, I would say, istamart. So I wanted you to build.
Yeah.
Ista'martuka. I wanted you to build that. Allah says He put you on the earth, وَاسْتَعْمَرَكُمْ فِيهَا, and He wanted you to build on it.
Oh, okay.
Like Allah wanted us to build. Now, what it became later on is what? Colonization. Now, the bad translation would be Allah put you on the earth and He wanted you to colonize it.
Yeah.
That's because that means almost like invading and taking
Yes.
over other people's land. It has other meanings in it now,
Yeah.
right? But that's not what the Quran is talking about at all.
Yeah.
So that's why we have to understand that there are three kinds of Arabic. And now you're going to tell me what they are. And I'm going to relax. I'm waiting.
All right. The three
So is
kinds.
the world. The internet's waiting.
The
Aye.
first one is the
Street
Arabic.
Arabic.
Street Arabic.
Yeah.
Wait. Mariam.
The first one is the street Arabic, and it's like different Arabic in different places.
Excellent.
And
Oh, you thought I'd move on to him. No. Hey,
um,
this is your time to be.
it also
It's so difficult. Why is it picking on
different
me?
countries speak
Why
it.
is it picking on me like this? Huh? What?
Different countries speak Arabic
Let me
differently.
focus. Good. We moved on from that. We got it. That's street Arabic. Then what?
I gotta think for a moment.
Think. The whole internet is
I forgot the name, but I know like the meaning.
parents. This is for my family. What's the second one?
The second one, I forgot the name, but I know the meaning. It's like proper day Arabic.
Fusha.
Fusha.
Oh, you remembered.
Yeah.
Oh, you've redeemed the honor of the family, Mulan. Okay, very good. So, Fusha, good. What does Fusha mean?
It's proper day Arabic. It's
Proper
not
day Arabic? Like today's not a proper day? Like some days
No.
are proper?
Okay, it's Arabic that we use today. It's not like ancient Arabic
Hmm.
that they like the Prophet ﷺ used 1400 years ago.
Right.
And the meanings are kind of different.
Mm-hmm. What's the relationship between? Okay, that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
But what's the relationship between Fusha Arabic and the language of the Arabs, like the old Arabic? What's if you were to compare the two, how would you think about it?
both of them like they haven't changed like
No, that's not what I'm looking for. How would you compare the two? How would you put the two if you want to think about them? I don't know, visually.
They're both similar.
Think outside the box. Think
I
outside
remember
the.
what you're talking
box.
about. I know. The
you can write them the same.
The Fusha is like it's like a smaller version of the ancient
What's
Arabic.
the proper word in English would be a subset.
A
The
subset,
subset.
yeah.
Well, you guys heard about a subset?
Yeah.
When something is a part of something,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This book is a subset of all the books I have, meaning it's one of the many books I have,
Yeah.
right? One slice is a subset of the whole pizza,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Fusha is a subset of
The entire.
The
ancient.
entire-
If the ancient Arabic language was a pizza, Fusha is just a slice,
Yeah.
There's the rest of the pizza to go. Everybody online clear about that? Jawad, everybody's doing okay? Other than Assalamu alaikum from
Yeah,
Bangladesh?
alhamdulillah. It seems like everybody's following along.
Okay, excellent. Okay, and you don't have to be on the app. You have to be on, don't worry about the app right now, or, the internet's not working and, my life's falling apart. Don't worry about that right now. Arabic. That's all you got to worry about. Okay. So we've moved on from that. So the language I'm going to teach you is going to be the language of the ancient Arabs. And of course, as I teach you, some of those things, or many of those things, are going to be Fusha anyway, because that box is inside the bigger box. So we're kind of sort of start learning both of them at the same time.
A box and a box.
A box and a box. Now, what I want you to know is when I teach you guys, I don't want you to write in Arabic. Okay? Probably because your handwriting is disgusting. So, because you're going to write and say, I didn't know you knew how to write Mandarin. What do you mean? It says Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I thought you built an ancient city. Okay, so I don't want to do that because it would be too exhausting for you. And that's a separate class, like a class to teach you how to write. Okay. I do expect that you know how to read. You messed up a little bit on reading isti'mal. We'll work on your reading too as we go. That's okay. You don't have to know tajweed. We can improve on that as we go. But you're going to have to, one thing you have to do if you are in this class is you have to read 2 pages of Quran, whether you understand them or not, every single day to keep getting better at reading in flow. Okay. And even if your tajweed is not perfect, you guys online, even if your tajweed is not perfect, you just got to do it. You just got to read 2 pages every single day out loud, not silent reading. No, you're going to struggle and sound things out. And the best thing you can do is read it, listen to a reciter that you like, preferably someone slow reciting so that you can hear all the sounds, coming out, and you can sync your voice with theirs. Meaning they sound beautiful, you sound hideous, but you guys are in chorus together, right? So, and that's okay, because then you're kind of learning to mimic how they move from one word to the other word, right? So if you did that, it'll help your reading flow, which is not part of this class, but it certainly helps me and it helps you a lot too, okay? Now, we are going to start learning Arabic itself now. We've talked enough about Arabic and the 3 kinds of Arabic, but now we're going to start learning Arabic itself, okay? So the thing about the one last introductory comment is that for these 10 days, what we're going to be learning is grammar. Grammar. Now people say, grammar is boring. Just teach me vocabulary. Teach me the words in Arabic. What does this word mean? What does that word mean? What's the word for book? Like you said, what's the word for Fahrenheit, Ustad? Okay. Well, you'd be happy to know Fahrenheit is not in the Quran, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay. The reason grammar is important, I'll give you an example of what grammar is. Think of all these books, right? Each of these books, think of them like they're a word. Each book is just one word, which means this is the vocabulary, right? But the way the vocabulary can only get organized is if the books are properly placed inside the shelf. Otherwise, it would be a huge mess, right? So the way to put vocabulary in a proper, organized way, and so that it makes sense, like if I was looking for a certain book and I didn't know where to go, and there were all this giant pile with half of them open on a mountain, I wouldn't be able to get to what I need to get to, right? But you remember we had a few books here on the table, and I said, hey, we got to put them back. And we could look them up by title or color and, place them back. Well, that's what grammar is. Grammar says, language is, it's not just a bunch of words. It's how do you put words together properly, right? So if you learn grammar first, it's really cool for Quran especially. Then you see how Allah put words together. Okay? So it's not just, I know this word, I know this word, and I know this word, 3 words. I also know how Allah put them together. Like, why did he put these 3 words together? How did he put these 3 words together? What if you rearrange them? Would something change? When you guys are building something with Legos or something like that, you want a certain color for the feet of the robot you're building, or the legs or whatever else, right? And you pick the right parts to put together. You don't just randomly stick things together. That's what grammar is. Getting sleepy. It's okay. It's okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Say it. Say it.
It's just because I woke up really early. 6 a.m.
I know I did get you guys up early because we had to set up for this class and do the test runs and stuff like that. So these kids have been up pretty early, which is why I'm going to give you an earlier day today. It's okay. I don't want to teach in a rush. So long as we're off to a smooth start, inshallah, we're going to be okay. But I expect it's 10:20 right now. I expect at least another 40 minutes of class, and inshallah we'll be okay. And if I see another yawn, I'll give you guys a 5-minute break, and
It's okay.
we'll do something.
I'm not tired.
Good thing the camera can't see what we're gonna do. We're going outside. I'm gonna slam you into a wall or turn you into okay. No, we'll play pool or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And we have a PS4.
Cool kids.
Astaghfirullah. Okay. Now, grammar. When you want to start learning grammar, you learn that there are 3 kinds of words in Arabic. Wait, there were 3 kinds of Arabic, right?
Mhm.
This is not 3 kinds of Arabic. Now we're inside which Arabic?
The
Ancient?
words.
Ancient. Excellent. So hold on. I want to do this. I want to see what a disaster this is. I've never done this before. Allahu Akbar. Okay. Let's see. Then what do you do? Oh, size. Cool.
Gotta pick a color.
Gotta pick a color.
Pick like a dark color.
Okay.
I think it's
How many kinds of Arabic were there?
3.
3.
What were they?
Not Ism.
Street.
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 What was it? I forgot. I keep
I
forgetting
gotta
the name.
say it.
It's like pink.
Hold on.
Fuchsia.
Oh my god, I
I'm sorry.
can't remember. I know what it was about. I just
What was it about?
It was about
Thank you.
yeah.
No. What was it about?
It was about like how different people, like different countries.
Nah, that was street.
Oh.
This one's
This
modern
one.
day.
This one. Oh yeah, it was like inside the. It's like a small box, and it's like the subtext.
A box in a box.
Subset.
Oh, subset of like the ancient Arabic.
But what is it itself?
It's like
It's how proper Arabic is spoken nowadays.
Nowadays, yeah.
Proper Arabic nowadays.
Nowadays.
Okay. So I'll just write proper.
My name is hard to remember.
Ugh,
for some reason.
beautiful handwriting.
I already forgot.
And then what's the last one?
Ancient Arabic.
You
Forgot.
forgot what?
How do you say the name again?
Okay.
Fusha.
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 Yeah, Fusha.
Fusha.
And then the old one is ancient
Ancient
Arabic.
Arabic.
You don't have to know the terms yet, but Fusha is an important word to know. Okay. Now, there's 3 kinds of Arabic, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And now I'm saying there are 3 kinds of words in here.
Yeah.
So there's not another 3, it's under here. We're inside here.
Okay.
You got it?
Mhm.
Okay, that was really beautiful.
It's
I
a
feel-
box inside of a box.
I
Inside
feel
of a box.
happy with a beard
With some hair.
and a mustache. Okay, 3 kinds of words in Arabic.
3 kinds of words. in Arabic.
You did this with me some time ago, but you forgot, and that's completely okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sorry.
no, I forgive you.
Okay. Thank you.
The shame on your face is very pleasing to me. Okay, they're called ism, fi'il, and harf. Okay, so let me write that up. You don't have to write this in Arabic. Folks watching online, you don't have to write this down. Just watch. Ism, fi'il, and harf. Okay, I'm going to maximize the screen so you guys can see the screen better. Actually, no need for now because I'm not writing too much. Say this for me.
Ism, fi'l, haraf.
So that's
Haraf.
not haraf, no.
You said haraf.
Oh,
We
sorry.
called you out. Harf.
Haraf. Oh,
Okay.
Haraf.
Online folks, say it out loud. Ism,
Ism,
fi'il,
fi'il.
harf.
Haraf.
Ism,
Ism,
Ism.
fi'l.
not isim. Ism.
Ism.
Good.
Ism.
Fi'il.
Fi'l.
Fi'il.
Fi'l.
Fi'il.
Fi'l.
Yes. Don't fi'il. Fi'il.
Fi'l.
Fi'al.
Harf.
Harf.
Good. Maryam, do it.
Ism. Ism. Is it ism,
Uh-huh.
fi'al, and harf?
Excellent reading. Now do it again.
Ism, fi'al, and harf?
Bam.
Ism, fi'l, harf.
You almost died saying fi'il. Do that again. You're like, ism fi'il.
Ism, fi'l, harf.
Relax. Fi'il.
Fi'l.
You're like choking yourself too much. Fi'il.
Fi'l.
Choke yourself a little less. Fi'il.
Fi'l.
Not choke yourself a little more. Fi'il.
فعل.
Go. Okay, I'll work with it. فعل. Okay.
فعل.
So ism, fi'l, and
Harf.
harf. Okay. What does that mean? Let me show you what that means. Hold on. Let me find my book.
Technical difficulties.
No technical difficulty. Oh, this is too small print. This is a mushaf. It's a copy of the Quran, right?
Yeah.
You guys are all familiar with Quran. So I open up I mean, you can't see this, it's pretty distant from you, but there's lots of words on here,
Yeah.
right? If I point at any word, any word,
Mhm.
it has to be either an ism
فعل.
or fi'l
Harf.
or harf. It's one of them. There's no fourth. So the whole page is full of only isms and fi'ls and
حرف.
harfs. You got it?
Mhm.
Okay. That's why we say there are only how many kinds of words in Arabic?
3.
Three. So if you see any word in the Quran,
Is it
it's
اسم
got to be an ism or a fi'l or a
حرف.
harf. Okay. There's no other kind of word. That's it. Ism, fi'l, and harf. Excellent. Okay. So let's now talk about harf. Because the hardest one is ism.
Mm.
The second hardest one is fi'l.
Mm.
And the easiest one is
Harf.
harf. And since I like you a little bit, I'm going to say harf first. Define harf first.
Okay.
Okay. A harf is defined as a word that is nonsense.
Unless with another word.
Good. You remember some things.
If
It's
I'm-
written right there.
Oh God. Unless followed by another word. Okay. Let's think about that for a moment. Okay. A word that is nonsense unless followed by another word. Okay. Let's think of the word in. If I said, "Hey Ustad, what you doing?" And I say, "In."
That doesn't make sense.
Or if you said, "Hey Ustad, where are you?" And I was like, "At."
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. I have to say, "At the park,
At the park.
at the airport, at work, at the masjid."
Mm.
If I say "at" by itself, it makes no sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I say "in" by itself, it makes
No sense.
no sense. Now, how many kinds of words are there in Arabic? I forgot.
Three.
What are they?
اسم
Ism,
فعل
fi'l, and harf.
حرف.
Turn the page. You can see the answer. Shoot. Yeah. Don't read. Close the binder.
Okay.
The internet doesn't have a binder yet.
No cheating.
So, how many kinds of words?
اسم
Ism,
فعل
fi'l, and harf.
Good. Okay. Which one am I talking about right now?
حرف.
Good. What example did I give you?
In.
In.
What else?
At.
At.
Uh huh.
Where? Where?
No,
No.
where's not a where makes sense.
Oh.
In. At.
If I say where by itself, it can make sense. For example, if you say, "Hey, there was a car accident," and I say what?
Where?
Where?
Oh, okay.
Did that make sense by itself?
Yeah.
it
Totally. It did. So where's not a harf? Well, if I said of,
Hey,
That
guess
doesn't make
what?
sense.
Of.
Or is it?
It doesn't make sense.
doesn't
Yeah.
make sense. If I sat inside a taxi car
Mhm.
and the guy said, "Where you want to go?" and I said, "Do,
Two?
do."
Two?
Yeah.
That
That
doesn't
doesn't make sense.
No. Oh, okay. To the hotel.
It doesn't
Oh,
make
that-
sense.
Okay. To the hotel makes sense. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now at least it makes some sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what about some? Hey, so what's that you got there? Oh, this. And the answer is the.
It doesn't
That
make
doesn't make
sense.
sense.
Unless the name is.
That
the
means that the word the is a
Ism or harf.
harf. In is a harf. At is a
Harf.
harf. Harf in English they call them prepositions.
Oh yeah.
That's the English word. What's the
Oh,
English word for
okay.
harf?
Preposition.
You have to remember this now. I'm teaching you Arabic, but I'm teaching you how to connect Arabic and English too,
Okay.
right? So it's important for you to know some of these words. So when a word doesn't make sense unless something else comes after it, the English word for that usually is what? Prepositions. But we're not going to use prepositions. We're going to use what?
Harf. Harf.
We're going to use harf because when we learn more Arabic, we'll see that harf are more than just prepositions. Sometimes they're more than that too. Okay. So what's the definition of a harf?
A word that does not make sense
Sense
by itself. You have to add another word. To make
Good.
sense.
Can the online audience give me some suggestions for some harfs in English? Can you put them on there?
I think you gotta.
Oh yeah, I gotta hit new comments, right?
Yeah. So everybody's.
It keeps disappearing. That's the one. Those are the ones I gave. Aziz Ali.
If.
At, on is good. I like that. By, very good. Above can sometimes make sense by itself.
Yeah.
Where did Quran come from?
Above. Yeah.
So it could make sense by itself.
You gotta hit new.
TP. I don't know what TP is. I mean, I've heard of toilet paper, but that does make sense by itself. I mean, not for Muslims so much, but okay. Anyway. Under, can be, sure, sometimes. Behind, no, behind can't. Sometimes behind can be
Where you at?
some with.
Behind.
With is good. Over is good. Until is good. Yeah, I like it. Like is good.
But or nor.
Excellent. Excellent. Very good. You guys got it. So everybody, mashallah, in the time that we spent so far, you've learned a few things. You've learned that there are 7 kinds of Arabic.
Yes.
No.
No.
Ooh,
No. You caught me there. You caught me there.
ooh, that was a squirrel moment. That was a squirrel moment.
I'm sorry.
How many kinds of Arabic, internet?
3.
How many kinds of Arabic are there, internet? Let's go. Asma, move on.
They're still writing?
Yeah, they're still answering my question. Is there a lag or something? Jawad, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Then why are they still answering? Okay. Internet, keep up.
Oh, there.
Bilal, good job. 3 kinds. What are the 3 kinds of Arabic? Pay attention to the question. Listen to what I'm saying. What are the 3 kinds of Arabic? 3 kinds of Arabic. What you got? Let's see. Ahmed, what do you think?
Me?
I'm looking at the comments. No, people keep saying there are 3 kinds. Ah, very good, Seema. Street, Fusha, and ancient. Good job.
Yeah.
Street, Fusha, and ancient. Street, ancient, proper, street. Man, you reverse the order. That's like almost haram, but okay, that's fine. Street, Hasfa.
Hasfa. Which one? But Hasfa?
Hasfa? I like it.
Hasfa.
We should rename it.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to call it Fusha for many years,
Hasfa.
but we should change it to Hasfa.
We should.
That's pretty epic.
Imagine being that person.
You know, when you couldn't remember it, I said it's like pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just did. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So harf is a word that makes no sense unless another word comes
With it.
after it.
With
That
the
means
letter.
we only have 2 more definitions left.
Ism.
What are the 2
Ism
other
and-
definitions?
Ism and fi'l.
Good. Let's talk about which one. We're moving up the ladder.
Fi'l.
Ism.
Well,
Oh,
Fi'l.
we're at the bottom of the ladder,
yeah.
so we should talk about what?
Fi'l.
Fi'l. In English, I'll start there. In English, they call them verbs.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we don't care. We know that they call them verbs, but fi'l is more complicated than verbs. So we're not going to use verbs. We're just going to use the word fi'l.
Fi'l.
And the way we will define it is a word that happens in the past, present, or future.
Future, yeah.
Okay, meaning a word that is stuck in
Time.
time. A word or actually even said, I say instead of happens, a word stuck in the past, present, or future, a word that is stuck in time. Okay. If I said, will teach,
That's doesn't make
is
sense.
there a time
No.
will teach? Yeah, there is. Is it in the past, present, or future? Will teach.
Future.
Future. If I said taught,
Oh,
Past.
past.
past. Teaching,
Present.
present. You get it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So some words tell you, oh, this is talking about something that already happened.
Mhm.
Some words tell you this is happening right now.
Right now.
If you say I am eating, then eating would become what?
Present.
Present, right? If I said he drives slowly, he drives
Drive.
slowly.
That's present.
Excellent, that's present. If I said he drove slowly,
Past.
past. If I say he will drive slowly,
Future.
Future.
future. So words can be past.
Past.
They call it in English, they call it past tense,
Past.
present tense, future tense, right? So that's fi'l, basically. A word that is stuck in past, present, or
Future.
future. So tell me about this. Is this an... I'm going to write a few words on the screen. You tell me which ones of them are a fi'l. Okay?
Okay.
That's what you have to do.
Apple. Wrote.
Um, helps and... Okay. Let's see.
Learn-
Apple.
Uh,
Internet. Tell me.
it's not stuck in time.
Tell me Apple. Yes or no?
No.
Apple, yes or no? Is Apple a fi'l? Yes or no? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know what it is. I want to know if it's a fi'l or not. Nope, it's not. Why not?
Because it's not in it's not in the
stuck
past.
in the past, present, or future.
But it is. I ate an apple yesterday.
Oh.
That's if
So
you
the apple's in my past.
well that's if you like added it. If you added like a word.
When I say what I ate an apple, which word is in the
Oh,
past?
Eight.
Ate, not apple.
Yeah.
Apple's it's a timeless word. It doesn't have any time in it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have any time in it, it can't be
A
Stuck
fit.
a
or
fi'l. Because to be a fi'l, you have to be stuck in the past, present, or
Time.
future.
Future.
By the way, does the word apple make sense by itself?
Yeah.
Wait, if it makes sense by itself, it can't be a...
Harf.
Have
So now I know it's not a harf,
Ism.
and it's not a...
Fi'l.
fair.
Yeah.
So what is it?
It's
It has to be an ism.
Oh, okay.
By elimination,
Smart.
right? Super smart. Wrote.
It's
Right.
the past.
Is it?
No.
Is it?
No,
What?
because no, because
It's the past.
Yeah.
Oh, it
What do you mean it's the
yeah,
past?
Yeah, road.
yes.
Wrote is the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No.
Is
I don't
it?
know what to-
No, it's not.
Road.
You're right. It's the past.
Okay.
I was just messing with you. Okay.
Fine.
So, education.
Education.
a-
But by the way, because it's the past, it's a fi'l, right?
Yeah.
Education.
Education. It's not.
It's
fair.
not timeless.
It's not timeless?
No.
No.
Education is not timeless?
Well, educate. Yeah.
Boring.
Sorry.
This isn't boring.
You
Yeah,
just-
this isn't
Education
boring,
is
like
boring.
school.
You just said education.
But this isn't.
Boring? I'm okay. I'm okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna give you an extra hard exam just to hurt my feelings. Okay, education.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Because
Because it's not.
If I asked you, is education in the past? Is education in the present? Is education in the future? Could you stick it to one of those?
No.
So it's not in time. It's not stuck in time,
yeah,
which means it is
it's
not.
a fit.
It's not a
it's
fi'l.
not-
By the
it's-
way, yeah, it's not a harf either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it was a harf, it wouldn't make sense by
Yeah.
itself. But when I say the word education, something comes to mind,
Mhm.
right? A sensible idea comes to mind. So education has to be a what? And it's
Ism.
excellent. Learned.
Learned
Right.
is the past.
The past.
Excellent. So therefore, it is a
Had, or
harf.
it's
Allahu Akbar.
It's
Let
fi'l. Fi'l.
me tell you why I said that. Allahu Akbar. Because there was this gentleman I knew in a masjid. I shall not name. He was very old. And every time somebody came in, he loved to like make fun of them. And he was so old, like you know, somebody that's so old they don't care anymore. He was one of those like he was so funny, and he would just grab you, like squeeze your arm. By the way, your clothes are not ironed. Like he would do that, right? He was the best. I would usually you go to masjid to pray. My intentions were corrupted because I would go to that masjid to pray and also be entertained by,
Him.
you know, Uncle Awesome. I called him Uncle Awesome. So Uncle Awesome liked to give the adhan.
Oh, okay.
But because and he's old, so nobody's gonna argue if he's gonna give the adhan.
Yeah.
Except you know how the person who gives the adhan is all the way in the front of the masjid.
Yeah.
He liked to be a little bit further back. And then when he was giving the adhan, he used to like look at people and like wink at them and stuff. So and he would like make the weirdest adhan. So he'd be like Allahu Akbar, like that. So whenever you give me an epic answer, I remember Allahu Akbar. So is learn the harf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No,
no.
it's an it.
Thank you.
It's a fit.
Okay.
It's a fit, and I keep forgetting the name.
Helps.
Helps
It's
is
a
the.
fit.
It's.
Huh?
No.
It doesn't make sense.
Help
by-
doesn't make sense.
Help. Oh, helps.
No, it does.
Helps doesn't make sense by itself.
Does it?
Helps.
Guess what?
Does an idea come to mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're in danger.
Yes.
So
The,
that.
the concept of helping comes to mind, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So this.
So it does make sense. But the bigger question is
Is
is it stuck in time?
no.
Really?
Yeah.
So eats, helps, drives, cares, works.
Oh no, this is second
it's
time.
It's the present.
So it is stuck in time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
the
a fit.
present.
Don't make that mistake again then. What made you say that it's not stuck in time? I want to understand. It's okay to make a mistake. I want to see what you were thinking so you don't think like that the next time. So you avoid making a mistake like that. Mistakes are the most valuable thing you will do in this class because mistakes expose how you were thinking.
Okay.
And when we think about our mistakes and we really analyze how come I thought that way, when you correct that, then you'll avoid making 100 other mistakes.
Yeah,
Okay. So I actually personally, as a teacher, get really happy when you make mistakes
Okay.
because it gives me an opportunity to change the way you think. Right. So
Yeah.
tell me why you thought helps is not in time.
Well, I thought it wasn't in time because I didn't look at the S. I just thought help, like
Oh, you didn't pay attention. Okay.
I-
What about you? What's your thought?
The S kind of like threw me off.
The S threw you off.
Yeah.
What did S make you think?
Um.
Like you couldn't put it in a sentence or something?
Yeah.
That's what I think happened. Okay. All right. So the easy thing to do is when you want to figure out whether a word is a ism, fi'l, or a harf, you can try to put it in a sentence,
like
especially between ism and fi'l. When I haven't defined ism yet, but for a fi'l, just put it in a sentence. Like she wrote. Oh, that happened in the past.
Yeah.
Right? Or they learned. Oh, that happened in the past. Or he helps. Oh, that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Right? So it's because it's happening right now, it's a fi'l, right? So that's an
Mhm.
easy way to just add a person to it.
Yeah.
And you can tell if they're past, present, or future. Quickly.
I think it would be because you can put it in a sentence. He is quickly, or
He is quickly.
No, I'm sorry.
Should I start teaching in English class now too?
No,
He
he moves quickly.
Yeah.
He moves quickly.
Yeah, but then you have that. Then you're talking about the word moves, not the word quickly.
Oh, you're
Oh,
right.
so it doesn't make sense.
No,
Wait, no.
Well, I mean, if you're slow and I say quickly,
quickly. So it's a fit. Because it could be
Lord mercy.
so it could be present.
Well, the thing is, how can quickly be present or past? Is it stuck in the past, present, or future?
It's stuck in I think present.
It's stuck.
Past.
Prove to me that it's stuck in the present.
Like let's say quickly. I'm moving slowly. You say quickly.
But you said I am moving. What if I said yesterday I moved quickly?
Oh, then
Now
that
I
would
put it
be-
in the past.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I will move quickly. Now I put it in the future.
Mm. So this. would be-
So it's not stuck in the past or present or future because I can put it anywhere.
Oh, so
Okay.
if you can't put it anywhere,
If you can't limit it to the past or present
Or
or
future.
future, then it cannot be a
fit.
fi'l. Okay?
Okay.
And the word quickly does make sense,
Yeah.
which means it also cannot be a,
Harf.
which
So
means
it's
it has to
ism.
be a
Ism.
ism.
Oh, okay.
Okay? You guys got that? Questions about that? Jawad, are we getting any questions?
I think the general concept is understood from the.
Okay, very good. Let's get to the definition of an ism. Before we do, repeat after me. A harf is a word that makes no sense
A harf is a word that makes no sense
unless another word comes after it.
unless another word comes after
Good.
it.
A fi'l is stuck in the past, present, or future.
A fi'l is stuck in the past, present, or future.
You can even add the word tense. So a fi'l is stuck in the past, present, or future tense.
Tense.
Say it again.
Fi'l is stuck in the past, present, or future tense.
Okay, now I'll say the first part. You'll finish the sentence. A harf is a
Is a word
That
that
doesn't make
makes
sense unless something
you
comes after
after
it.
it.
good. A fi'l is a
A word
word
that is stuck in the
past, present, or future tense.
excellent. An ism is a person,
Oh, it's like a noun.
place, thing. What do I write?
Person, place, thing,
idea,
idea, adjective,
adjective, adverb,
adverb,
and more.
and more.
I know you don't understand that right now, but you're going to say it. Person, place, thing, idea.
Person, place, thing, idea.
Adjective, adverb, and more.
Adjective, adverb, and more.
Person, place, thing, idea.
Person, place, thing, idea.
Adjective, adverb, and more.
Adjective, adverb, and more.
Ahmed?
Ism. Person, place, thing, idea, adjective, adverb, more.
Good. Mariam.
Ism, a person, a place, a thing, idea, adjective, adverb, and more.
Person, place, thing, idea, adjective, adverb, and more. Guys, see if you can type it up from memory in the comments. Do it.
That was looking kind of hard. How to use my
Mhm.
I didn't even look at
And
it.
ism is a
person,
person,
place,
place,
thing,
thing,
idea,
adjective,
adjective, adverb, and more.
Now let's go back. Noman is a person,
Yes.
Yeah.
so I'm innocent. The word Noman is innocent.
Yeah.
Okay. Campus is a place,
Yeah.
so campus is an ism
ism.
because it's a place.
Mhm.
Microphone is a thing,
Ism.
that's an ism. Education is an
Is a-
idea.
So it's an ism.
So words that have a shen at the end:
Mm-hmm.
submission, education, fruition, tuition.
Oh,
Right?
yes. Mhm.
All the shun words are all what? Ideas.
Ideas.
Some ideas also have ing at the end.
Mhm.
So sleeping, eating, helping, cooking,
Mhm.
right? They can
Yeah.
also be ideas. Sometimes in English, some words can be fi'l sometimes and ideas other times,
Yeah.
right? So ing words are like that. But in Arabic, it's never confusing. But in English, it can be confusing.
Can
okay?
a word, can like an Arabic word be like two things? Can it be an ism and a fi'l?
No.
Or no.
English, it can be. In Arabic, it cannot be.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's three things, and it can only go in one.
One
category.
at one bucket at a time.
Okay.
Once you throw in one bucket, it doesn't belong in the other bucket.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good question. Now, let me tell. A person is obvious, right? So if
Mhm.
I say the word he, it refers to a person.
Yeah,
If I say, for example, woman, it refers to a person. If I say grandfather, it refers to a person.
Person.
So any word, if their name or a pronoun, any word that can talk about a person is an ism.
Yeah.
Any word like masjid, campus, school, New York, Texas, Dallas, right?
Mhm.
Jakarta, etc. All of that would be an ism because it's a place.
Place, yeah.
Whether it's the name of a place or the word for a place, even if you say a word like field or backyard or
That's a
park,
place.
that's a place. So that's an ism,
Mhm.
right? A thing could be anything,
Yeah.
right? It could be any object that would be an ism. So a mic, a book, a rock,
Event.
a pencil, an exit sign, whatever, right?
Mhm.
An idea is a little bit tough. So let's talk about idea. In every language, there are words for things you cannot touch.
Mm.
Like I said, the word education.
Yeah.
And I said, could you pick the education up and put it on the shelf? You can't do that, can
Yeah,
you?
no.
Because you could put the mic up and put it on the shelf.
Yeah.
But you can't say pick up education.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mhm.
But do we talk about education?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're talking about an idea which we cannot pick up and touch. We cannot put it in a fridge. We cannot,
Mhm.
travel with it. It's not a thing it's not a thing, it's rather an idea.
Yeah.
Love is an idea.
Mhm.
Love is not something you can touch, smell, hear, see,
Yeah.
but love is actually
Idea.
an idea, right?
Mhm.
So love, hate, mercy, Islam, submission, right?
Mercy.
Knowledge, yeah, mercy. Because can you touch mercy with the five senses or feel mercy with the five senses? Can
No.
you see it, smell it, hear it?
Mm.
No, mercy is felt,
Yeah.
right? Mercy is understood, but it's not physical. So there are lots of words for things that are not physical, and those words are called ideas.
Ideas.
Ideas are also isms. Questions about that?
Ustad, if you wouldn't mind, can you go over the definitions of ism, fi'l, and harf one more time? We're getting a lot of those.
Okay, so let's go over the definition of
Okay.
ism, fi'l, and harf. My assistants, Ahmed and Mariam are going to help me. Take over the class.
An ism is a person, place, thing, idea, adjective, adverb, and more.
Well, we haven't explained that one yet, but the audience would like to hear from you. Welcome to the show. Our audience really wants to know, based on your expertise, what's a harf?
A harf is a word that doesn't make sense unless you add something after it or before it.
No,
No, before it, right?
that's after it.
No, it's before.
There's a difference of opinion about
Oh.
that. People who have no knowledge think before it, and people who do think after it.
Oh.
Which one is it?
No, it's before it, right?
No,
It's after it.
after it.
Okay,
A
yeah,
harf
after.
always wants a word after it.
Yeah.
What example did I give you? Two.
Two.
You want to put something before two?
In,
Airport two?
at, you get at.
Airports two.
To the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was giving the
Not the
example.
airport too.
Yeah.
In the kitchen. The kitchen in.
In kitchen.
So it's after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, redefine Professor Mariam.
Um,
Our audience would like to
the
know. Welcome
half?
to the show.
The half?
Yes.
Okay. The half is a word that doesn't make sense unless you add something after it.
That's quite interesting. And our second panelist is
Ahmed
Professor
Shah.
Ahmed Shah, PhD,
Mhm.
who'd like to tell you a little bit about the fi'l.
The fi'l, the fi'l is. Wait, okay. The fi'l
Where
is.
am I?
No, I just completely went blank.
Wait, hold on. Let me
No, the
let, me
fi'l.
let the audience focus on you a little bit. Okay, go ahead. The fi'l.
Fi'l.
Look at the
It-
camera, sir.
Fi'l. Why did my mind just go blank? I said it's going blank. The fi'l.
Are you failing at this?
No, the fi'l is
Oh, le pestar.
stuck in
Yeah.
time. It's stuck in time, so it's past, present, future tense.
Good.
Yeah.
But I like to go back to you, Professor Mariam, and help our audience understand an example of a harf, or 3 examples would be really helpful.
8.
Good. 8.
As
in because it's in the past.
Driving.
Driving as if I'm driving and in the
And
present.
Learned
Learned would be a fi'l. Why?
because it's the past.
It's the past. Is it only about the past or the present, or can it also be something else?
It's only about that.
Past and present only,
And future.
and future. Thank
Yeah.
you. Would you like to give us 3 examples of harf?
So a harf, 3 examples is 2.
I think I asked you for harf examples. You gave me fi'l examples, but that's okay.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
That's okay because it helps with the confusion. So fi'l is what you gave me. You're gonna give me
Yeah.
harf.
Okay, so harf, you could put 2 and 4.
4.
Like 4.
4.
Like, no. 4. F-O-R.
F-O-R.
Oh, why is 4 a harf?
Because you can't be like 4 airport.
For the nation.
You can't say that actually.
Right. So it's a
So
harf.
it's a
It's a
harf.
harf because 4 and then on its own it doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. You have to add something after.
Mhm.
Phenomenal. Other questions about that before we dig into ism some more? Jawad?
No, we're good on that. There is a question about ism.
Okay, so let me finish the ism discussion, then we'll take that question.
Sure.
Okay. So we talked about person,
Mhm.
right? Let's, just kind of write some examples in front of each so that we can help think about it, right?
Yeah.
So a person could be Ahmed. Sometimes he's a person. She could be a word for a person,
Yeah.
right? Or her,
Mhm.
or
Him.
him, or they could be a person,
Yeah.
right? You can say who. The word who can refer to a person, right?
Who are they?
Like who are they, or who's that, right? The word that can also refer to a person sometimes, right?
Yeah.
You can think of person as let's see, what else could be a person? No, that pretty much covers it. That's
Yeah.
enough. That's enough persons.
Mhm.
Okay, let's give. Why don't you guys give me some
We
examples?
can see the screen.
Oh yeah, good
Oh, you
reminder.
forgot to.
Kind of important for the internet. Here you go. That's person. Those are examples for persons. So now let's give some examples for
Place.
place.
I already got like a few places.
You got place ideas?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got like 100.
You be creative.
Okay.
Place.
The ice cream shop.
Okay.
The
Ice,
ocean.
ice cream shop. I'll take it.
Ocean.
I agree.
Campus.
Man, I miss the ocean.
I really do.
Yeah, it's such a great place to catch corona. I'm
Park?
kidding. Okay. Okay. So,
Park is one.
park. Yeah.
The Red Sea.
Okay. You got the ocean already. Can you move on from bodies of water? There's
Okay.
something else.
The
Baina.
grocery store.
But it's a place. It's a happy place.
It really
It's a
is.
happy place. I feel so
Hello?
educated.
Yeah. This is the holy area, by the way, guys.
This is not the holy area.
Yes, it is. Oh no, the
We
Mosella
got
is
a
the
Gundam that we're building over there. Holy area.
okay. The Mosella is the holy. This is the second holy place.
The
This is the second
library.
holy place in
Yeah.
Bayan. Okay. Park. What
Park,
else? Campus. You said
Campus.
Bayana campus. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
But these are all words, generic. Can you think of specific places?
My house.
Okay, house or my house. That's fine.
Yeah.
What about names of some places?
Brahms.
The ice cream shop. You already did
McDonald's.
Brahms. Oh my God.
McDonald's.
Okay.
The
We
only
went from
reason
a
I
holy
know-
place to a very unholy place.
The only reason why she's saying that is because Mustafa, my brother. he
Okay,
has
okay. I
McDonald's.
don't know. McDonald's habits. What I want to know is what about names of places, not just restaurants, but
Canada.
okay, I'll take
China.
that.
India.
Okay, those are countries. Any other kinds of places?
Texas.
Because places could be countries, right?
Yeah.
But they could also be
New York.
States.
sure. It could be states like New York. What else?
Fort Worth.
It could be cities like Fort Worth
Dallas.
or cities like Dallas. Okay, so cities, places.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
these are all places. Got it. Okay. Thing.
Thing.
Okay, I'll listen to the internet. Tell me about things. I need 5 things quickly. Taco Bell.
He said Taco Bell.
You get something at Taco Bell.
Yeah, you do.
Canada. Nice. Screen, book. Cat dog. Is that one word to you or
Cat dog?
Cat dog. Phone. Laptop, computer. Very creative. Computer. Passport. Can't see Ustad and kids. Okay, fine. Come back to see Ustad and kids. Here we are. Okay. Okay, be a little more creative than pen and computer because you see that on the screen. You
Yeah.
guys a microphone next? How about the one I get all the time? Brother, your mustache too big. Mustache.
Mustache.
You mustache about that. Okay. Burger.
Beer.
Excellent. Bat and ball. Some cricket guy. Okay. Monkey. Monkey's a thing? Okay, I'll give it to you. Cup. Correction pen.
TV.
Is that different from like a wronging pen? Like a correction pen?
Oh, this is like a race thing. It's like an eraser.
Oh, is that what it is?
That didn't make
So there's an
sense.
error pen and there's a correction pen.
I don't know.
Okay, spice. Somebody's into cooking. Okay. Right, okay, enough. Okay, enough. We got thing.
One, two.
But here's where your brain is gonna hurt. I want ideas.
Ideas.
What are words for ideas? Again, ideas is something. There's a word for it,
You
but we
feel
can't
it, though.
touch it. You
Oh,
can,
You can feel it. You can feel it.
maybe you can feel it in your heart, but not like you can't feel it on your skin or something.
Yeah.
You can't feel it physically.
Mhm. You can't feel it with the 5 touches.
5 senses.
Five
Five
senses.
touches.
5 touches? Is that a kung fu move?
I'm sorry.
5
Five,
touches.
5 senses.
It's like I
Like,
was watching something like that the other day. It was
Really?
like a 5-touch move or a 3-touch move, and the guy gets paralyzed.
Was it in Kung Fu Panda?
Astaghfirullah.
Astaghfirullah.
That's just 1 touch. Skadoosh.
Oh yeah.
The Kung Fu
Skadoosh.
Panda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's 1 touch. Okay. Anyway, idea.
Love.
I gave you that one.
Yeah, you gave us education.
No, I don't want any ones that I gave you.
Mercy.
He
I gave that too.
I gave that one.
No, no, you
I'm sure you
didn't.
gave me mercy, but the word I gave you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Ideas, guys. Move on from toothbrush.
Cooking. Can you? Oh wait.
Good.
Yeah, okay.
Excellent. Cooking is an idea.
Food.
Teaching.
Teaching is an idea. ING words can be ideas. Very good.
Thinking.
Okay, we got enough ING words.
Okay, yeah.
But other kinds of endings that can also be ideas.
The
The
shun
screen is
word.
missing again.
Oh, screen. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. I get lost in these two, you know.
on.
They want to see, yeah, both of you. Good.
Expectations. Are
Ex-
they ideas? Expectations.
Expectations. Good.
Why coming up with more? Okay, I gotta think.
Yeah, Mariam's like destroying you. Internet, what you got?
Books. Oh wait, no, you can touch books.
Is mountain a place? Somebody asked. Is that what they asked? Is mountain a place? What do you think it is? You want to put it in your pocket? Jealousy.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good one.
Jealousy. You put that one though. You said
You didn't say that.
No.
I didn't put that. Emotions. Wow, that was a nice one. The internet's beating you guys. Execution. Okay, I'm not
I
putting that
said
one. That sounds too extreme.
Two.
Islam. Very good. Islam
You
is an
said
idea.
that, didn't you?
I did say that.
Yeah.
Pandemic. True.
Uh,
True. Sorrow. Life
Sorrow.
ambition. Okay, imagination, knowledge. Excellent.
Yeah.
You guys get the idea. You get it? You get what I
Yeah.
just? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we know person, place, thing, and
Idea.
idea. What's next?
Adjective.
Adjective. Let me just. It's a big word, but let me.
Ustad,
Yeah.
idea is confusing a lot of people with the whole ing concept. A lot of them are getting confused on idea.
Okay, let me
and
explain that. Yeah, it's confusing in English, not confusing in Arabic, but I should clarify that for you. So just put everything aside and think about the ing issue. Let's take 5 minutes to do that because it's going to help you in the long run. So let's do that now, okay? So let's talk about it. So if I say I was driving
Driving.
or I am,
Isn't that a
or
fi'l?
yeah, or he is cooking, right?
Mhm.
And then you say he loves cooking.
Oh,
Let's think
okay.
about these two.
Mhm.
Actually, what's crazy is that in he is cooking, cooking is a fi'l
Yeah.
because it's happening right now,
Yeah.
okay? But he loves cooking, the same word cooking is an ism.
Yeah.
Now, I need you to understand why that happened,
Mm.
okay? So they spell exactly the same, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, hey, I thought that was a fi'l. You already said it's in the present,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
eating, cooking, helping, whatever. Cooking can, by the way, be past tense too, because you could say he was cooking and will be cooking.
Yeah. He will be
So
cooking.
you can move it around, but depending on where it's being used, it can be a fi'l.
Yeah.
It can be past or present or future. But the word, the way you want to see if the ing word that you came across in a sentence, like you,
Yeah.
because we're not judging words that sit by themselves. We're going to read a book and we're going to see an ing word, right?
Yeah.
And you might want to ask yourself, is this ing word a, is this fi'l or an ism, right? Which
Yeah.
one does this fit? The way you can do that is you can use the phrase he loves
Mhm.
or he hates. If you add the word ing to after he loves and hates, it's like you're adding a thing. Like, for example, if I said here he loves cars, wouldn't that be an ism?
Yeah.
Or if I said he loves mountains, wouldn't that be an ism?
Mhm.
If I said he loves video games, wouldn't that be an ism?
Yeah.
The same way he loves cooking is now an idea. He loves the idea of cooking. So one way to check if the ing word is acting as an ism is you can also call it the act of,
Actor.
right? If you added that, would it still make sense?
Mm.
If it would, then it's an ism. For he is the act of cooking doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So that's a fi'l. But he loves the act of cooking,
That makes sense.
that makes sense. Right? So let's try another one. They are reading.
They are reading. That's
Can you
it.
add the act of?
No.
They are.
They are the act of reading. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
No.
No. But if I said they hate reading,
Mhm.
can I add the act of?
They
Yeah.
hate the act of reading.
That means the second reading is an ism.
Oh, okay.
And the first reading is a fi'l.
Okay.
That's an English thing. That will never happen as a problem in Arabic, but that's going to happen in English. Is that helping you with your English on internet? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. So that problem is solved. Now, we were at person.
Person.
Help me out here. What else did we do?
Person, place.
Good.
Thing.
Thing,
Idea.
thing, idea, and we were moving on to what?
Adjective.
Adjective. Okay. Adjective are words that are used to describe a person, place, or a thing, or an idea.
Yeah.
The first four,
Mhm.
if you want to describe them,
Yeah.
you will use an
Adjective.
adjective. For example, let's take a person like Rahman, or let's take teacher. Let's take a place like building. Let's take a thing like pen, and let's take an idea like love. Right? A great teacher, a great building, a great pen, a great love.
Yeah.
Great would be an
Adjective.
adjective. Okay? The whole purpose of the word great is to describe one of these four.
Okay. So you can use great to.
And then sometimes it doesn't work. Like colors describe something, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a
Yeah.
red wall,
Mhm.
right? You probably don't want to say a red teacher, but you could say a red building
Yeah.
or a red love,
Mhm.
or not red love, but red
Red
pen,
pen.
red
yeah.
pen, but red build. So colors make sense sometimes.
Yeah.
A red car.
Mhm.
You can use old teacher, old building, old pen,
Old
old love.
love.
So old would be an adjective. It doesn't have to fit all four. Even if it fits one of them
It's
and it can be used to describe them, then that would be an
ism.
adjective. And not it's an ism,
Yeah.
but which kind of ism?
Adjective.
Adjective. So it's not enough to say something's an ism. You got to figure out which kind of ism is it. Is it ism because it's a person? Is it ism because it's a place? Is it ism because it's a thing?
Or
Is it ism because of an idea? Is it ism because it's an
adjective?
adjective? So if I say a few words here, I'm going to write some words. You tell me which ones are adjectives, right? Be,
Cool. Eat. What?
okay.
Brown
Is an adjective.
Put it in an example so I know that you can. You
The
know that
brown
brown is an
wall.
adjective.
The
The
brown
brown
wall.
wall.
Okay, astaghfirullah. I would never paint a wall brown, but yes, brown wall.
Happy isn't an adjective because
Why?
it doesn't describe something.
Yeah.
I mean, it
It could,
describe
but, like,
someone.
they
because
are
they're
happy?
Yeah, they are happy.
So you can't have a happy girl. That's
You
not
can.
possible.
You
Oh,
can.
that is.
So happy is describing the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Therefore,
it's
It is an
a
adjective.
So
this
it's
is
an-
what you call having a debate with yourself.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
That's what I
Because
have
you
every
started
day.
with happy can't be an adjective, and then you're like, yeah, it can't be. I have defeated you, Mariam. You have, Mariam. You got me good, Mariam. Good. Next time,
That's
know
me
your
every
place.
time in a test.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
It's a process. Coolness.
Coolness.
That's not an.
I mean,
adjective.
you
Well-
could say the coolness of the
Just put the word before another word. That's all.
okay.
The way an adjective works in English is you just put it before the next word. Simple.
The sky is cool.
No,
No,
that's
no, is.
coolness sky.
Like you know how you said
Doesn't
brown car,
Yeah.
happy turtle. Can you say coolness car,
No.
coolness turtle,
No.
coolness building?
So that can't be an adjective.
Wait, but then okay, fine, it's not an adjective.
it's
Is it a
not-
person?
No.
no.
Okay, so person's out. Is it a place?
No.
No.
Coolness is definitely not a place. Is it a thing?
No.
No.
Because a thing is something you can touch.
Yeah, you can touch
or
physically.
physically or see or whatever. Okay. Is it an idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Coolness is an idea. Okay.
So it is an ism.
It is an ism, but not because it's an adjective.
Adjective. It's
Okay, yeah.
because of an idea.
See, I love how your brain's working. Cool.
Cool is an adjective.
Because you can
Like
say the cool sky.
Cool
The
car.
Yeah.
Cool
Cool
sky.
temperature, cool sky.
Mhm.
Good. Heat.
Heat.
Heat. It's an.
The heat of the
it's-
sun.
It's
Why are you
not,
putting of? I didn't give you the permission to put of.
Oh,
Heat of the
It's
sun.
not an adjective.
Okay, now how about let's play along. Heat of the sun. Then what?
Heat of the sun. The sun is hot.
What?
Then you change the word. I want to know about heat.
Oh,
Is it an
alright.
adjective?
No.
Can you say heat car
No.
or heat plate?
I mean, you could say that, but that would be slang.
You're right. You're actually right. Well, you're getting advanced.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, we can't drop. I can't drop that on the rest of you guys yet. That he just dropped something deep. He just went اسم مبالغة في صيغة المصدر. Woo! Like في منتهى المبالغة. That's advanced Arabic.
I'm
He's like,
sorry.
that's on the street. So anyway, heat.
No.
Still stuck. What is it?
So,
Is it a
It's an
person?
idea.
No. It's an idea. No.
Good. It's an
Oh, it
idea.
is, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
'cause-
said that.
Because you can't touch it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right?
You
You
can
can
feel
measure it. You can discuss it,
You could
but it's a
feel it.
concept. Hot.
Hot ride.
Good. Therefore,
It's an adjective.
It's an adjective. So therefore, it is an ism.
it is an
Mhm.
adjective. You know, I got a hot ride.
Yeah.
You got
It's in the garage though. Shut up already.
Okay.
Oh.
The internet can't find out. God. Whew. Okay. You guys okay with adjectives versus ideas? You guys know the difference?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Okay. Last one. Adverb. Adverb is words in English that end with ly.
Lee.
Give me words.
Happily.
Good.
Kindly.
Kindly.
Please. Oh no.
Pleasingly.
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 Okay.
Nicely.
Nicely.
Lovely.
Kind.
Not
or-
lovely.
Kindly.
I'll tell you
Oh.
why not lovely. Because lovely describes something, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
A lovely garden.
A lovely.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that would mean what? Lovely is what?
an adjective.
Adjective. So
Yeah.
most words you found one. What about
Bruce Lee.
no, no,
What?
not Bruce Lee. Okay,
I thought you tried to say Bruce Lee.
I was trying to say Bruce Lee.
Are
Okay,
you?
yes.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
gonna judge it.
And if you're into Street Fighter, then Chun-Li.
Chung-Li?
No, never mind.
Chocolate Li.
Well, any others?
I can't think of any.
Reluctantly.
Reluctantly.
Quickly. Opposite of quickly would be
Slowly.
slowly.
Highly.
Highly. Lowly. No, not lowly. Highly. You guys want to give me some lees?
I think I'm out of Lee's.
Softly. Good.
Softly.
You said
Patiently.
Gently.
Excellent.
Gently.
Gently. Did you say that? No, you didn't say that.
I said gently.
Gently.
Yeah.
Good. Quietly. Peacefully.
Brutally.
Excellent. Everybody's got it. Okay. Now it's time for review. I'm going to walk off and walk around and ask you to tell me
Okay.
what's a harf.
A
harf
harf
is
is
a
a word
that doesn't make sense if it doesn't have another word after it.
What's an ism?
Ism is a person, place, thing, idea, adjective, adverb, and more.
Good. What's
Fi'l
a fi'l?
is a past, present, tense.
future tense.
Past, present tense?
Yeah.
Past,
I think you don't
Past,
care about the
future. No, past,
present,
present, future
future
tense.
tense.
Excellent. Past, present, or future tense. Good. We can move on. But before we do, I'm going to give you guys a quick 5-minute break. You guys can do whatever you want with your lives in that time, but I will put this on a timer so that we are exact with our time. It is exactly 11:11. We will reconvene at 11:16. I'm not turning the camera off
Okay.
or muting it. So if you guys want to be monkeys, then they'll hear it. Okay. You guys can mute us. You doing okay?
Yeah,
Good job.
doing great.
Good job, Internet.
I feel great. I feel my brain, like my brain power increasingly higher now. Like I feel more intelligent. I feel like the brainiac.
Okay. Easy there, Tiger.
Just so they see my face, so they know what I look like.
They already know what you look like.
You know,
Oh no.
I'm your sister.
Push this forward.
This one?
Push it towards the rectangle. Good. Good. Yeah.
Are you holding right here?
Try not to get distracted by it. I need to keep track of it, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You used to use emojis.
Oh, the angry emoji. Look at that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Embracingly, swiftly, energetically. Good. Surely, definitely.
They most likely
Smoothly,
have-
gently,
Most
funnily.
likely.
Funnily. I've never heard funnily before. Maybe it's a real word.
Finally.
Yeah, funnily.
Embracingly, swiftly,
Honestly,
energetically, surely, definitely, simply.
You're wasting your break, by the way. You have 4 more minutes. Lovely.
This is like me and you. This is not like wasting it.
Okay.
I'm good.
I think Sana.
Truly. Jazakallah khairi.
Jazakallah khairli.
UJ, assalam.
How do I keep it on you? Like, how do I, is there a way to,
I think you have to
oh, I have to hit, no, that didn't work either.
I am. Wait, hold on.
I'm still looking at
Our timer's with us, not with you.
Yeah.
And by the way, the timer's on the bottom of the screen that I'm sharing, so you can see it. I'm going by that clock.
13.
Mhm.
So I got
Maybe we'll get an iPad and just put a timer on the screen so they can see it too.
show. I tried the new app. It says credentials do not match.
I know, we're working on it.
Technical difficulties. We shall
It'll be solved soon, inshallah.
UJ, spill the beans. What is a South School ride? Asking because I'm a car guy. Oh yeah, my dad saw you in it.
I know, he did. I was like, oh my god, somebody saw me. I was in quarantine. I didn't have to show anybody.
You're right. PDF. Okay, for the 10-day course. UJ,
Mhm.
spill the beans. Adverb. Happily, pleasingly, nicely. Kind of.
Good job with the adverbs, guys.
You,
Okay, 2 more minutes. I'm gonna go find a protein bar.
you need that protein. I need to do a push-up. I'm too tired. I need blood flow. I just go run around.
How heavy are you?
I gained weight, so like 130. So like 139.
130.
I
Crush
can
me.
do 10 diamond push-ups.
Come here, crush me.
Ooh.
I don't think I can do this. 130? That's insane.
Like, do you want me to send it back?
Yeah.
I don't think. What?
Ah,
I don't want you to hurt yourself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I did it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm proud of myself. I'm not gonna go die now. Good job. Hey, you improved a lot.
Yeah.
MashaAllah, young man.
Oh, out of breath. It's the internet. Press new comments. Come on, water. Hey guys. Freely, it's not 5-minute break. You got 1 minute. These kids are so. Yeah, I know. Alhamdulillah. We're really lucky. Alhamdulillah. Blessing of Allah. Oh my gosh, I did 10 diamond push-ups on a breath. It's so hot in here. Oh, my time to shine.
Oh, we should have started, I think. I think we're starting in like a minute.
Yeah.
Should be back when we start it now.
Ain't that Assad? I remember today.
Nice.
Baina, kids.
Okay, let's go. Let's get back to work.
Let's go.
Alrighty.
Assad has 3 students for his session.
Bismillah wa salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Now we actually start learning Arabic. We've learned concepts right now that kind of define things. So I'll walk you guys through this quickly. An ism is a person, place, thing, idea, adjective, adverb, and more.
Yeah.
We've kind of gone through some of the examples of what an ism is and what a fi'l is and what and a fi'l is a word stuck in time, verbs basically.
Yeah.
But we're going to stick to the word fi'l. And a harf is something that doesn't make any sense unless another word comes after it. For today, tomorrow, the day after, and maybe even a 4th day, I'm not sure yet. But for 3 days at least, we're only going to talk about ism. So fi'l and harf don't exist. We're only concerned with what?
Ism.
Ism. And ism is one of the most difficult subjects in the study of Arabic grammar. But if you understand it, then the things that I'm going to teach you are going to feel like complicated, but I will make sure you master them. Once you master them, and once you get past this level, then we can see such cool analysis. Like we can open up an ayah of the Quran and see what's happening inside a word in such a different way that we could never have imagined doing if we don't go through this journey, right? And there are people that study Arabic for a few years and they're still not good at ism. You guys are going to be good at the grammar of ism in 3 days.
Yeah, inshallah.
That's what we're going to do. I'm going to make sure all of you that are watching, these two guys, and Jawad's going to make sure of that. You guys are on top of your understanding and your of the Arabic side of Islam. We've only basically been talking in English so far.
Yeah.
We haven't touched Arabic yet, right? So a little bit more English, and now we actually start the heavy lifting. Now we're in the thick of it. Okay, so where am I going to start? I'm going to start with Ism, right? In order to learn Ism, we have to go through 4 lessons. Okay, the first lesson is called, you don't have to memorize this right now, I've changed orientation. The first lesson is called Jawad, you're going to say something?
Yeah. Can you paste the link for the documents like in the top left corner of, or something so that they can always see it? Because we're getting that
Because
question over and over
people
again.
jump in later and then they don't know?
Yeah.
They don't know. I don't really need them to go to the document today.
Baina? Isn't it Baina?
No. I'll make it smaller so it doesn't take up this much space. Hopefully they can see it. Okay. For download study packet. Okay. All right. So an ism, we're going to study ism, but we're going to basically go through 4 lessons. Okay. Some of these are big lessons, some of these are small lessons. You can think of them like chapters. Like the book of Ism is made up of 4 chapters.
Yeah.
So we got to study these 4 chapters. Okay.
Big boy pages.
Yeah. So, and this is in the order of how hard they are. So status is the hardest one. Number is easier. Gender is even easier. And then type is the easiest.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to start with status, which is the hardest one.
Okay.
Your brains have not been fried yet. You are still young to the learning of Arabic. And I'm pretty sure that you guys can handle it. So we're going to start with status. And my job is to try to make it as easy as I can for
Okay.
you and make sure that you guys get it. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this. And you're not taking notes right now. I'm just helping you visualize. Even if you don't remember what I wrote on the screen, that's okay. What I need you to remember, I will make sure you remember. So relax yourself. Okay. So status. I'm going to write 3 sentences on the screen. In fact, I'll use the study packet, even though you guys don't have it. It's okay. We can just use it for reference. We're going to do that exercise tomorrow. Where is the... okay. Okay, let's read these together. Mariam, could you read the first sentence?
A teacher entered the classroom.
Good. The second one?
A student of his was sleeping soundly.
Okay. The third one?
The teacher threw a pencil.
And the last one?
The teacher's student woke up suddenly.
Okay. Well, let's look at the first one a little deeper. Okay, I'll zoom in on it so everybody can see it properly. Okay. Now, a teacher entered the classroom. In a sentence, it would be helpful for us right now, because we're studying the ism,
Mhm.
to really underline and to identify the fi'l. That would help.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
A would be a harf.
Yeah.
The word a would be a harf because it makes no sense
Yeah.
without another word
word,
coming
yeah.
after it. Teacher is a person, so that's an ism.
Mhm.
So that's something we have to study right now.
Yeah.
Entered.
Yes.
Any thoughts?
Yeah. That's a fair.
That's a fi'l because it's the
In the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
that is a harf.
There is a harf.
Harf.
Phenomenal. Classroom.
Is a ism.
Harf too.
It's an
No.
ism.
Classroom.
It's an
Oh, it's
ism, a
ism
place.
because
It's a
person.
place because
Yeah.
it's a place. Teacher is an ism because it's a person,
Mhm.
and classroom's an ism because it's a place.
Yeah.
Right? Simple
Mhm.
enough. All right. Now, what was the fi'l again?
The fi'l
The
entered.
fi'l-
Okay, now we're going to think about entered for a moment. Whenever you have a fi'l, something happened.
Yeah.
Some action happened.
Mhm.
Okay? Now the question occurs, who did it?
The teacher.
Okay. Now listen carefully. Your first step is going to be find the fi'l, and then it's going to be find who did it.
Okay.
Okay? So in the first case, what was the action? What was the fi'l?
Entered.
Entered. And who did it?
A
The
teacher.
Teacher. Okay. In the second, a student of his was sleeping soundly. What was the fi'l and who did it?
The fi'l was
Sleeping.
Good, was sleeping. You agree, Mariam?
Yeah.
Okay, and who did it?
The student.
the
of
student.
You sure his didn't do it?
No.
No.
The student.
You sure soundly didn't do it? Who did
Yeah,
it?
The student.
The student did it. Okay. Teacher threw a pencil. Oh,
Uh,
that got dramatic.
yeah. The through is the fi'l.
Good. Threw is the
Teacher
fi'l.
is the
Uh,
ism.
The
something.
teacher is not just the ism, teacher is the one who
Through the
Through it.
pencil.
did it.
Yeah.
Mhm,
So she's.
So teacher is the fi'l, or through is the fi'l, teacher is the doer.
yeah.
So we're just going to keep calling them the doer. That is
Okay.
okay. The teacher's student woke up suddenly.
The student is the
woke
doer,
up.
and the woke
No,
up.
woke up is
suddenly.
a fi'l.
Woke up is the fi'l. Good, because it's in the past.
Yeah.
Then the question is, who woke up? Who did the act of waking up? Who's
The
the
student.
doer of waking up?
The student.
Good. Now, did you notice that all the doers were green?
No.
I did.
Now, no,
I
not
didn't.
back. Look, entered. Teacher entered, right? So it was
Mhm.
green. What about the second one?
Students.
Student was the one doing the sleeping, right?
Yeah.
So he's green again. The teacher threw a pencil. Teacher did the act of throwing.
Yeah.
Teacher's green again. Student is the one who woke up.
Mm-hmm.
Student's green again. So the ism, that's a doer.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that's always green right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to teach you a new word. The ism that's a doer is rafa. Say the word.
Rafa.
رفع.
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 Good, 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 good. So I'm going to say, instead of saying the teacher is the doer, I'm going to say the teacher's رفع.
رفع.
And if you say, why is the teacher رفع? Because he's the doer. I say, hey, is classroom رفع?
No.
No, because classroom didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
What if I said a student of his was sleeping? Where's the رفع? Who's رفع?
The
The
student.
student.
The student. Only an ism can be رفع, by the way.
Yeah.
So you can't say, oh, sleeping is رفع. That doesn't even work.
Okay.
The word رفع will be only used for someone who did it,
Did it? Yeah.
right? The person who did it. So first you find the fi'l, then you find who did it, and whoever did it will be what status? رفع.
رفع.
رفع. So who's رفع in the teacher threw a pencil?
The teacher.
The teacher's رفع. Good. And what about the teacher student woke up suddenly? What's رفع?
The student.
Good. The student, because he did the waking up.
Waking up.
So it's not true that the first word you come across will always be رفع. It could be later on too.
Mhm.
But you just got to pay attention on who did it,
Yeah.
right? So whoever did it will be called what? رفع
رفع.
for now. Good. Now, let me give you some more examples and see if I can test you a little bit. Allah created the earth.
Ustad, there's a comment pinned at the bottom of the screen, and I can't remove it. Can you remove it? It's covering like the bottom quarter of the screen.
Oh, that.
What? Who?
Mariam.
I can't see it.
It says Ustad has 3 students, Mariam, Ahmed, and the internet. Do you see that?
Yeah.
That's covering the screen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that. Why is it covering the screen? Where did that come from?
I
been
have
there
no
for, like,
idea.
the last 5
It's been
minutes.
there for a little bit.
How did that get there?
I think you gotta left click it or right click it.
What screen is it even coming from? How did it get pinned like that?
فعل is past, present.
I could
future
delete
tense.
the does that help? No. Weird things on hide current comment. Oh, is it gone?
Yes, it's gone.
Okay.
And can you repeat the definition for rafa' one more time?
Yeah, I can do that. So the process first, before we define, I haven't given a definition for rafa yet.
Mhm.
The process is when I give you a sentence, first find the fi'l,
Okay.
then find out whoever did the fi'l.
Yeah.
And whoever did the fi'l is rafa.
رفع.
So the definition is, for now, the definition of rafa is doer of the fi'l.
Yeah.
Well, you can't know who the doer of the fi'l is if you don't even know what the fi'l is.
Yeah.
Okay, my sentence to you is Allah created the earth. What's the fi'l?
فعل is
Is
created.
Allah.
Wonderful. Good job. Fi'l is created. Then,
رفع is
The
Allah.
Allah.
yes, now this is an important time for you to not just learn something about Arabic, but learn something about our religion. We're learning Arabic grammar, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're not learning about Allah. We're learning about
Arabic.
grammar.
Arabic grammar. We can describe Allah as merciful. We can describe Allah as powerful. We can describe Allah as the creator. We can describe Allah as many things.
Yeah.
But it would not be appropriate to describe Allah as Rafa,
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
that's not talking about Allah. That's just talking about grammar,
Yeah.
right? So we don't say Allah is Rafa. We say the word Allah is Rafa.
The word. Okay. Yeah.
So that means we're still being respectful of Allah.
Yeah.
For any other word, we just say the word. Earth is this. Teacher is that. Doesn't matter. But when we talk about Allah, we have to be more respectful.
Yeah.
And mindful of our master. So we say not Allah is Rafa, but what?
The word Allah is Rafa.
Wonderful. The word Allah is Rafa. Okay?
Yeah.
So you guys followed the right process. You said the word created is the fi'l.
Yeah.
And therefore the doer of the fi'l is the word Allah.
Allah.
So the word Allah is Rafa.
Rafa.
Very good. Okay, let's try another example.
Learning so much today.
You haven't even started, honey. My car broke down.
Okay, so
the fi'l is broke.
Good, broke down. You can even think of that as one big
Broke
fi'l.
down.
yeah, and then
And
the Rafa would be
Is
my.
I broke down? I'm doing the breaking down?
No, the car is
The
Rafa.
car. Oh, the car. Yeah.
No.
Whoever did the act needs to be Rafa. Am I doing the act of breaking down?
No, the
No,
car is.
the car.
So
Yeah, I'm not. I'm If I broke down, I gotta go to the hospital. I'm not gonna go to the mechanic shop.
Yeah.
So who's Rafa? Or
The
what's
car.
Rafa? So what I'm trying to tell you is it doesn't have to be a person.
It could be a
Okay.
thing.
It could be a thing.
Wow.
It could be an idea. But whoever did it.
Okay.
Okay. If I said
So it could be whoever or what did it, right?
my
Whatever.
My anger. So
Made
made
me-
is the fi'l.
And
good
then
job, Mariam, you go with it.
Anger is the I forgot the name.
Or
Oh,
no?
the rafa.
Just think of Scooby Doo. Rubber.
Yeah. Rough.
Anger is the rafa.
Anger is the Rafa. Very good. Because
Anger.
anger is
Anger made
is
me-
doing the making.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
made me do it. Wonderful. Okay, let's get Islamic because we just got
Yeah, we
Scooby
gotta
Doo.
get holy. The messenger of Allah taught us the Quran.
Taught us the Quran is the
Taught is
Well,
the
pick one word.
Taught is the
Good.
is the fi'l, and
Todd is the fair. Ahmed, your turn.
Messenger is the rafa.
Excellent. If I was color coding it on that page, the word messenger would be green,
Green, yeah.
right? Because that's the one doing it. Is everybody clear online about doer
Yeah.
and it being Rafa? Jawad?
There's a little bit of confusion on Messenger of Allah and my car from the last one. People are asking why not my.
Oh, good question. My car broke down.
Oh.
What was my? Let me explain this, and then I'll take your question, Ahmed. Think of it this way. There's a movie.
Mhm.
This is a movie. This is a scene. This is a movie I'm producing.
Yeah.
In the first scene, I'm driving my hot ride. It's not so hot right now because it broke down,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's and I pull over to the side of the road,
Yeah.
right? When you think of the act, what's the act?
The car.
Broke
Or no,
down.
broke down.
Broke
Broke-
down. So the camera showed steam coming out of
The car.
the car, it showed the breaking down.
Mm-hmm.
And always the camera goes to where the action is,
Yeah.
right? So there's some action happening and the camera goes to whoever's doing it.
Yeah.
So if I want to, as a filmmaker, want to show the scene, I'm not going to show who the car belongs to first
Yeah.
because the scene is about the car breaking down. So what's the camera going to be focused on?
The
So,
car.
the car.
The car.
Mhm.
So whoever's doing the act is Rafa.
Yeah.
The word my is only telling you something else. My is telling you who
The
the car
owner.
belongs to.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean that I am in the car right now. It could be that my cousin's driving the car, but my car broke down.
Yeah.
I may not even be in the same scene,
Mm-hmm.
but the car is registered under my name.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So my has nothing to do with breaking down.
Oh, okay.
Car does.
Mhm.
Now, in this sentence, the messenger of Allah taught us the Quran. Who's doing the act of teaching?
The messenger.
The messenger. But then I learned that the messenger belongs to someone.
To Allah.
Yeah. So the word Allah is describing the relationship that the messenger has with him, but is not telling us about teaching,
Yeah.
because the sentence is saying that let me tell you who taught. It's the messenger who taught, and let me tell you something else. He belongs to Allah, but who he belongs to is not about the act. That's just something about the messenger. The rafa is always about who did something. The word Allah is not doing something in this sentence.
Okay.
Now, if I change the sentence, watch this. Which is also true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now the word Allah is going to be what?
The word Allah is
The
gonna
word
be
Allah is
Rafa.
going to be
Rafa.
Rafa. Because now the word Allah is the one that teaching has been associated with. Okay. Let's try a difficult one. Let's try a few more difficult ones so you understand Rafa much better. Okay.
You pen
Pen
leaks?
Here's pens.
Pen is the rafa
Your pen
and leaks
leaks?
is the fi'l.
You pen?
You pen, it's your pen. Yeah, I'm sorry. Your pen,
The pen leaks.
the pen. Oh no, leaks is the fi'l.
And
Good.
pen
Leaks is the fi'l.
rafa.
Yeah, and then
Pen's
the pen,
doing the.
Rafa.
I don't have any sprouts. The
Yeah.
pen does.
That'd be bad.
Yeah. So the pen is leaking. So yours is just telling me that the pen belongs to me.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maryam's dad Love. Pool. That is true. Mary. Loves would be the fi'l,
Good.
and then dad is the rafa.
It's not Maryam.
No.
Maryam's in the beginning of the sentence.
No, but Maryam's not the doer.
But Maryam's in the Quran.
But that's irrelevant. To
Okay, it's okay. Pool?
Pool. Oh, pool is
Pool is Rafa, right?
would it
No.
be? No.
But it's so
That's not the
expensive.
doer.
Yeah. What?
It
No,
doesn't matter.
but pool isn't doing anything.
Right. Who's doing something?
The dad.
Dad. And Maryam may be sleeping at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just. Oh.
You understand?
Mhm.
So is that answering the question, or is the confusion on the internet still there?
New comments.
There's still a little bit of confusion.
Well, ask me specific questions. Read some of those
That is
questions to me.
R.
So one of these is going back to a previous example. Why
Mhm.
couldn't the doer be me, and why is it anger? Because I did it. Me did it.
Okay.
So can it be
So what
anger
was
as well
it?
as
My anger made me do it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. If I replace my anger with my cousin, you gonna blame me or my cousin?
Your cousin.
My cousin made me
Do it.
do it. So
He
the
forced
the do it part, or let's just let's try a different sentence, because there's two. It's a sentence inside a sentence. That's why there's confusion. So not the best example. So skip that example, and I'll give you another one. My anger
Controlled me.
hurts me.
Okay.
Keep it simple. My anger hurts me.
So the hurts me would
That
hurts.
me would be the
Fi'l.
Hurts would be the fi'l.
Yeah.
and anger would be the
The
rafa.
rafa.
Anger would be rafa. Is that better? Let's see if that helps.
Because if it was my hurts me, that would
I'm
have
seeing
made.
a lot of yeses.
Okay, good. Now,
I'm a bit confused. Oh, that yeah. Somebody said. I'm a
okay,
bit
you can say I'm a bit confused. That won't help, Ayan. You need to say I'm a bit confused and be more exact so I can diagnose the exact problem. That's how I want you guys to post your questions, right? So that way that, when you guys do ask a question, I can be as targeted to your confusion as possible, okay? Would my be a harf? No, my will not be a harf because my is a word for a person, right?
So that's
My is the
still
word
like-
for a person because it's referring to myself.
But that's an ism still, right?
It's an ism, yeah. Okay, so now here's the next thing. I've given you one sticker called Rafa,
Yeah.
and you put Rafa on whoever
But-
does the fi'l.
Does-
Yeah.
yeah.
the
Okay.
doer.
Now, let me show you something. I ate an apple.
8 would be the.
The-
fi'l.
Actually, not even an apple. I ate.
I ate.
What's the fi'l and what's the Rafa?
Eight is
eight.
the fi'l and I is the rafa.
Because I did the act of
Eating.
eating. But whenever you have an act like ate,
Mhm.
you can ask some investigation questions.
Like what you eat.
Why you eat?
That's good slang.
Where
Did you eat?
you eat at?
Where you eat at? When you eat at?
Yo. When
Yo
you
would be spelled Y.
when you eat it.
Yo, when you eating?
Not yo, you, yeah. Yo. Oops. Can't even gangster properly. Yo, when you eat it.
Yo, when you eat it.
Hey man, why you eat it? What did you eat?
What do you eat?
Where did you eat?
What you eat?
When did you eat?
When did you eat?
Why did you eat?
Hey, what you eat?
And how you eat?
Do you eat?
How did you eat? Okay, if I said I ate an apple, what question does it answer?
What you eat?
What you eat? What you eat?
Where you eat?
Yeah.
Outside.
Where you eat?
Where you eat?
Yesterday.
When you eat?
When you eat. Oh, that's more. How many you eat?
How you eat? Quickly.
Oh, that answer is
Out of hunger.
hunger.
Why
That
you
answer
eat?
is
Why
Yeah.
you eat?
I answered,
why you eat?
What did you eat?
Yeah.
where did you eat?
Mhm. How you
When
eat?
When did you eat?
Oh.
How did you eat?
And
Why did you eat? Yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Whenever you have a fi'l,
Mm.
you get two labels.
Yeah.
You ask two kinds of questions. The main question and the investigation questions.
Okay.
The main question, if I give you the word ate, The main question is, hey, who ate?
Mm.
Who ate?
I.
That would be rafa. When you ask the main question,
Mhm.
the answer is always
Rafa.
rafa. Rafa is the doer.
Doer.
But my investigation question is to get as many details as I can.
Ah.
Hey, so you ate, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah. What'd you eat? Where'd you eat?
Biryani.
When'd you eat? Why'd you eat? You know,
Mhm.
how'd you eat?
Mm.
Those are all investigation questions.
Yeah.
They're extra questions.
Mhm.
I call them details.
Mm.
So how many details are here? Well,
There's
first
a
detail
lot.
is an apple.
An apple.
Another detail is
Outside.
outside. Another
Yesterday.
detail is
Yesterday.
yesterday. Another detail is
Quickly.
quickly. Another detail is out of hunger.
hunger.
Each one of those is called nasb. N-A-S-B.
Nasab.
Nasb. So the
Nasab.
doer is called what?
Rafa.
Rafa. Doer of the fi'l, right?
Fed.
And details about the fi'l?
Nasab.
Nasab.
Nasb. Remember, this is important. The rafa is
Doer.
not just doer, I'll bold it, of the fi'l.
Fed.
And nasb is what?
The actions.
Nope.
No, not the actions.
Details
details.
about the fi'l.
Fed.
Why am I adding about the fi'l? Because every question had eating in it.
Yeah. So.
Where did you eat? When did you eat? How did you eat? Why did you eat? You know, all of
Yeah.
them had eat.
So it had the
I didn't
fed.
say, for example, if I said, let me ask you this, or I'll show you this. My car broke down. Remember that one?
Mhm.
Or I'll use an easier word, stalled. My car
Yeah.
stalled. Or my car stopped. Right? My car stopped.
Yeah.
And I say, and I add suddenly.
Suddenly.
And I say last year.
Last year.
Okay?
Okay. So.
Literally
Yeah.
seven years.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, and I asked, what's rafa? Well, step by step. First step, what's the
it's fed.
fi'l?
Yeah. So the fed is stopped.
Good.
Uh,
Now, biggest question. How do you find rafa?
the
doer.
the doer.
Right?
doer.
So,
So,
it's not
Car.
my. It's
car. Because car did the act of
Stopping.
phenomenal. Okay. Now I want to be an investigator and say, you want to tell me some details? Yeah, well, it did stop suddenly.
So
When did
last,
this happen?
Last year.
Last year. Okay. And if I say last year, and I said on the highway,
Where did it happen?
where did it happen? Where did it happen? So these are all details.
Yeah.
But notice, look at the questions behind it. Well, how can you create a question behind suddenly? I would say, how did your car stop?
Oh.
How was the stop? Sudden,
Sudden.
right? When was the stop? When did it stop?
Last year.
Last year. Where did it stop?
On the highway.
On the highway. And every time I asked a question, the word stop was there.
Yeah.
What was the question here? How did it stop?
Mhm.
What was the question here?
When did it stop?
When did it stop?
Stop.
What was the question here?
Where did it stop?
Where did it stop? This is why all of these are nasab.
Mm.
But if I said, whose car is it?
My car.
Think about the question, whose car is it? Does that question have the fi'l in it?
No.
A nasab is always detail about the,
Fi'l.
so the word my cannot be a detail.
Oh, okay.
Because it's the question behind it didn't have
My.
the word stopped in it.
Stop.
Whenever you ask detailed questions, nasab questions,
Mhm.
the question has to have the fi'l
Fed.
in it.
Okay.
So whose car is it is actually not a nasab question.
Nasab.
Okay, so let's try another one.
Ustad,
Yeah.
why is last year not a fi'l?
Last year is the word for a time. It's not stuck in time. I will write a book about last year. Last year is actually an idea. So like today, Friday, Thursday, January, 1983, these are all names for times. And last year is also the name of a time, which means it's the name of an idea. What a fi'l is an act that happened in the past or present or future, not the name of something. Right? So that's, yes, those isms have to do with time, but they're not stuck in time. Okay, being stuck in time means it's an act that happened in the past or the present or the future. Okay, something that took place. Okay, which is why the word today is not an ism or is not a fi'l. It's an ism. It's the name of a day, just like Friday is the name of a day, and next year is the name of a year. By the way, next year is 2 words, or last year is 2 words, last and year, right? Let me put that on the screen because it's a great question. Last year. The word year is the name of an idea.
Yeah.
And it could be any year, right? And the word last is describing it, which means it's an adjective. So it's actually 2 words. And an adjective, this last, if I said last car or last house on the street, or last student in the class, or last session, of the program, whatever, when I say last, that's not time. And the word year could be any year, right? So the only way we think this year's in the past is because of that adjective. But each word should get its own sticker. Each word should have its own definition. So last is an adjective and year is an idea, and both of them are ism. And because they're ism, they can't be fi'l, right? Because you can only be one. You can't be both. That's why it's not. I hope that answers that question. What was I talking about now? My pool equals ism, but as maf'ul bihi. Okay, so some people have done some Arabic before. We'll get there, inshallah. We'll get there very well. Okay. Now, if I say, what time is it, by the way?
It's
We got a little bit of time. We got a lot to do.
So the fi'l is helped. The teacher.
Good job. First, always remember first step. Once you identify the fi'l, remember, drill this in your head. There are 2 kinds of questions. Main question and investigation questions.
Investigation.
The main question will give you rafa. The investigation questions will give you nasb. That's the step by step. First, identify fi'l. Then 2 kinds of questions, main question and investigation questions, right? You can also call them detailed questions because you want to know all the what? Details, right? But they all have to be about the fi'l, which means the first step has to be, I'll even put it first, the first step has to be find the fi'l. And now using the fi'l, ask the main question. What's the main question in the teacher helped us a lot?
Where's Rafa?
Yeah, who did it? Who helped?
The teacher.
That's the main question. Who helped? Who's the doer? So therefore, teacher will be what? Rafa. Phenomenal. What are some detailed questions that have been answered here?
Helped us a lot.
Helped us.
How much did he help?
A
Or
lot.
how did he help? A lot. Right? So the a lot becomes what? Nasb.
No.
Because it's answering. And by the way, there's another nasb here. Who did he teach?
Us.
That's another detail, isn't it?
Yes.
Because I didn't know who he taught. Now I know.
Yeah.
So us is also nasb. Okay, last one. And now English is about to be over. I'm about to jump into Arabic.
Oh,
Okay?
man.
I need you to know rafa, nasb, and I need you to know one last one.
Jar.
It's called jar. Okay? Jar means whatever word comes after OF.
Oh,
Whatever word comes after what? OF.
OF.
So let's talk in English. I'm not even going to write this. Just listen to me. Messenger of Allah. What word is jar?
Messenger.
No, messenger of Allah.
Oh, Allah.
Not Allah, the word Allah.
Oh, the word Allah.
Okay. Yes. The laptop of Ustad.
Ustad.
Ustad. House of Ibrahim.
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. Every time I say of, whatever comes after of is what status?
Jar.
Jar, 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 jar. There's 3 stickers. Rafa,
Rafa.
nasb,
Nasib.
jar.
Jar.
Every time I give you an ism, anywhere in the Quran, any ism in the Quran, has to be rafa, or
Jar.
nasb,
Nasib.
or
Jar.
jar. It's got to be one of those 3. No ism escapes. If you're an ism, sorry, you can only come in one of 3 labels: rafa, or nasb, or
Jar.
jar. And this is going to be very important for us to know which words are rafa, which words are nasb, which words are
Jar.
jar. We never do that for a fi'l. A fi'l is not rafa, nasb, and jar. Only an ism is rafa, nasb, and
Jar.
jar. Okay. And jar means what? Whatever comes after
Of.
of. Now here's the tricky part. Remember my car? There's a jar in here. But Ustad, how can there be a jar in here? They're not even of. You said whatever comes after of. And now there's no, but there is an of. Think like Yoda, and you will find the of. Use the force.
The car.
The car.
The car of my.
Excellent. The car of mine. You have to think in English. Is there a way to say this with of? Is
Yeah.
there? Car of mine. What about his house?
Yeah. House of mine.
Oh, house.
Oh, you took his house?
House of him.
Oh, house of his.
Okay. Your pen.
My the
Pen of your-
mine.
The pen of you keep taking people's stuff. The pen of
Your.
Oh,
yours.
yours. Oh,
Their
Their
religion.
the religion of their.
religion.
Theirs.
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 Religion
of
of
theirs.
their. Yeah.
Theirs. You got an S. That's more appropriate. Some or last one. Allah's book.
The book of. The book of Allah.
Yeah, Allah. The book of Allah.
Allah. Okay.
The book of Allah. In other words, sometimes in English, things are said one word of second word, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes it's kind of flipped and you have to think about it
Mm.
and bring the of out of it. When you have to bring the of out of it in your head, it's still going to be the word after of. So if I said their religion, find me the jar, you would first have to take their religion and turn it around and turn it into what?
Religion of.
Religion
their.
of theirs. And then you know, oh yeah, theirs is jar.
Yeah.
What about Allah's book? Well, flip it around. Book of Allah.
Allah.
The word Allah is
Is
jar.
jar.
Got it?
Mhm.
Okay. So now let's take a quick recap and get into Arabic. There are 3 kinds of Arabic. Ooh, that was a long time ago. Street,
Street.
proper,
Proper.
and
And ancient.
ancient. Right? Which one are we doing?
Ancient.
Proper and
Oh,
ancient.
yeah.
Very good. Proper and ancient is what we're doing. Okay. Now, there are 3 kinds of words in Arabic.
Ism.
Ism.
Fa'il.
Ism.
harf.
Harf.
Fi'l,
Harf.
harf. Definition of harf. Quick. Come on.
Harf.
The word doesn't.
the word doesn't
doesn't
come
make sense
without
unless
another
something
word
is
after it.
Good. Word makes no sense unless something is
After.
after
it.
it. Fi'l.
Fi'l,
Stuck,
past.
it's a past, present,
present,
future tense.
tense.
And something that's stuck in the past, present, or future tense.
Tense.
Good. Ism.
Ism.
Ism is
Person, place, thing, idea,
adjective, and
adverb,
and more.
Good. Which of these 3 are we doing? In detail.
Ism.
Ism.
Ism. And right now under ism, we haven't taken any notes or organized anything, but right now we learned that an ism
Is jar.
can be rafa
Rafa.
or
Or
nasab or jar. When it's rafa, what's it doing? When it's nasab, what's it doing? What's it jar, what's it doing? What do you know so far?
Jar is after of.
Jar is after of. Good.
Nasab is the details.
Details of what? That's not enough. Details is not. Excellent, Mariam. Details of the fi'l.
Rafa is the doer.
The
of
doer.
Of the
fi'l.
the fi'l.
Doer of the fi'l. You guys are killing it. You're ready.
I learned more than I did last year.
Because there's only 3 of
Yeah.
us and 3 million on the internet.
You're right.
I hope you guys are learning and having fun and being tortured. This is great.
Yeah. You tortured
I'm
me.
loving it. I'm loving it. Okay. Now it's time. It's
Sleep.
time just, kind of just everybody in the world, everybody around the planet do this. It's kind of like, like before a UFC fight or something. Like just
Nobody
kinda,
does this before a UFC fight.
I know what this is in my head. Okay.
That's
Okay.
That's what happens
All right.
when you get knocked.
We're about to get knocked. So the Arabs, thousands of years ago, had a barbecue.
They had barbecues back then?
I imagine. I'm making this up. And they said, man, we got Rafa, and we got Nasb, and we got
Jar.
Jar. And thousands of years later, there was a kid named Ahmed, and his dad put him in a Quran reading class with some teacher when he was a kid. And his teacher made him read un, an, in, bun,
Ban.
ban,
Then
bin, tun, ten.
Ten.
Oh, when they said ten, they always wrote the alif with it. And then tin.
Ten.
And then
John.
Jen.
Jan.
not a jan, no, not yet. Then there's the jinn.
Jen.
Okay. And then you're like, I get it. But you remember doing this?
Yeah.
Un, an,
An.
in,
And.
bun, ban.
Ben.
How many sounds every time?
Ustad,
Yeah.
Three.
we need more jar practice.
We'll get it. It's okay. We can move from it. I'll come back to lots of jar. Don't worry. It'll come. It'll come. Right now, you need to know there are three labels. I've informally introduced you to jar. Jar just means if it's after of, just put jar on it. For now, that's all you need to think about. If it's after of, jar. That's it. Okay? Now, how many sounds do you make for each letter?
3.
3.
Un,
Un,
an,
An,
in. Bun,
Bun,
ban,
ban,
bin.
Ten.
Tun,
Tun,
tan, tin.
ten.
Okay, so how about this?
Jen. U-A-I, Bu-Ba-Bi, Tu-Ta-Ti, Ju-Ja-Ji.
Good. What's the difference?
It doesn't have the
the-
N.
The Dhamma,
The tanween.
Tanween, yeah.
I call it, that one's fat, this one's on a diet.
That's what I need to be on.
Okay? That's the heavy one.
Yeah.
Un, an, in, you hear like the extra
Yeah,
N at the
yeah.
end. These ones you don't hear it. They're kind of lighter,
Yeah.
right? So un, an, in, u, a, i. Bun, ban, bin, bu, ba, bi. Jun, jan, jin, ju, ja, ji, etc.
Yeah.
Right? So basically, there's two kinds of u's. You could say bu, or you could say bun, right?
Yeah.
There's two kinds of as. You can say ba or you can say bun.
Bun.
And there's two kinds of e's, which are you can say b or you can say what? Bin. Okay. The Arabs had a barbecue thousands of years ago.
Wow.
And they're like, man, how many kinds of stickers we got on this? And his friend said, we got Rafa, we got Nasib, and we got
Jer.
Jar. And he said, I got an idea. If any word ends with u or un, it's Rafa. If any word ends with what? U or
U,
un, if you hear these two at the end of an ism,
Mm-hmm.
Rafa.
Rafa.
And if you hear a or an at the end of an ism, Nasib.
Mm. Yes.
And if you hear e or in at the end of a word, jar. That's how we'll know. We don't have to say, oh, who did it? And where's the of? And what's the detail? Who got time for that, man? If you hear u or un, it's rafa. A or an, it's nasib.
Nasab.
E or in, it's jar.
Jar.
Quick. Let's not think too much. Let's make it easier. Dude, shortcuts. I got this awesome idea for shortcuts. And somebody agreed, and then millions of people agreed, and that became Arabic grammar. And therefore, when you see u or un at the end of a word, it's actually rafa.
Rafa.
Okay? If you hear a or an, it's what? Nasab.
Nasab. And then Jar.
And e or in would be
Jar.
jar. Okay, now let's put this to the test. Your life about to change.
I'm so scared.
Me too. Let's go to Quran.com. So I don't have the
You've
app
been doing
installed
this
on.
like your whole life, right?
No.
Like 87 years.
Wow. I didn't know
Yeah.
you were that ancient.
Pretty ancient. Pick a surah.
No beginning. I
Let
don't
me
know.
make the
let me
screen
see.
full for everybody,
Fudges.
okay? So you're not going to see us for a second.
No, do Abasa.
Okay. This is a good idea.
I mean, yeah, the eyes are short on that one, so that's
Don't be
I
deceived.
didn't even remember how short the eyes were. I just
Where are they?
It's
Oh,
up.
how
It's
are they
up.
organized? Oh, sorry.
how did they organize it?
Oh, it's the columns. Okay.
yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
This.
okay.
Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit.
You can still read it, right, Feta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Practice.
كلا إنها تذكرة. See this word? تذكرة.
تذكرة.
What does it end with?
Tun.
Un.
Un.
If you hear u or un,
It is
It's
Jar.
Jar.
no.
No,
Nasab.
Nasab.
Also no.
Oh.
Oh.
Allahu Akbar. Let me remind you. Listen carefully. If you hear u or un, it's rafa.
Rafa.
If you hear a or an, it's nasab.
Nasab.
E or in is jar.
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 U or un is what?
Rafa.
Good.
Rafa.
A or an,
Nasab.
Nasab.
e or in.
Jar.
Jar.
What is this?
Rafa.
Rafa.
Now you can go talk to your tajweed sheikh and say, by the way, in ayah number 11 of Surah Abasa, tadhkiratun is rafa. And he'll be like, what? How you know what? How long you been dropping that Arabic? Okay, let's see. Let's see.
It's back.
Suhufin.
Suhufin.
Fin.
So,
Fin.
it's not nasab.
U or un is.
Fa.
No.
Rafa.
Go through the review. U or un is.
Rafa.
Good. A or an is.
Nasab.
Good. E or in is.
Jar.
Jar.
Good.
So it's jar.
Jar.
Mukarramatin.
It's a jar.
Jar.
Okay. Marfu'atin.
Jar.
Jar.
Mutahharatin.
Jar.
Okay. Safaratin.
Jar.
Jar.
Kiramin.
Jar.
Jar.
Bararatin.
Jar.
Jar.
Al-insanu. Al-insanu.
Nasab.
Nasab.
Give me the review. I won't give you the review. You'll give me the review.
Rafa is
Rafa is what?
Rafa
Is
uh
un and an.
Ooh, no, two of the same sounds. The fat version and the diet version.
ua
U, un.
un
An, E, in. It's like that. So
Okay.
U and un are together as Rafa. A or an are together as Nasab.
Nasab.
E or in are together as Jar.
jar.
Now, what is this?
That's which
Nasab.
Al-insanu.
al insanu. That's u or un.
That's nasab?
Nasab.
Allahu Akbar. Go back to this. This is, you're not remembering it, so it's okay. We'll take our time. U or un is Rafa.
Rafa.
Rafa or un.
U or un is.
Rafa.
A or an is.
Nasab.
Nasab.
E or in is.
Jar.
Jar.
Okay, so if I say U, I'll say the sounds, and you say Rafa and Jar, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, U,
Rafa.
Rafa.
A,
Nasab.
Nasab.
E,
Jar.
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 E.
E.
Good. Nasab.
A.
A. Rafa.
U.
U. Un.
On. Rafa.
Good. An.
Nasab.
Nasab.
In.
Jar.
Jar.
An.
Jar.
Jar.
No.
No.
An.
Rafa. Nasab. Nasab. Oh my
Jar. I forgot the name.
Rafa.
Rafa.
Here are the names. Names I can put on the screen because you need to get used to them, right? They're new words. Rafa, Nasab, Jar. These are the three.
Yeah.
Right? What's going under Rafa?
Rafa.
U.
U and un.
On.
Once you see U, you can remember un anyway,
Yeah.
right?
An.
An.
And.
U, un, a, an, e, in.
In. E.
Un.
E. U. U. E.
If you keep forgetting, you want to give you a shortcut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's epic.
Runaji.
Runaji.
Ru means Rafa gives you U.
Oh.
U.
Ru.
Na means Nasab gives you A,
Uh,
and G means Jar gives you E.
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 Runaji.
Runaji. That's actually really cool.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Runaji.
Runaji.
It's like a samurai. Okay. So, based on Runaji,
Runaji gives you U. So this is Rafa.
good.
Nasab.
Min ayyi shay'in.
Jar. Oh.
Good.
No. Oh,
Jar.
that's it. Okay.
Good guess. Then you can explain why, because you guessed. Now I need to know how you got that guess, right?
The shay'in part.
Uh-huh.
Oh, because it's in.
And therefore,
It's jar.
okay. Nutfatin.
Jar.
Jar.
Good. As-sabila.
La. Rafa.
Rafa. No, Nasab.
What was the word?
La.
What was the word I gave you? The shortcut word.
Reji.
U.
Runaji.
Oh,
Runaji.
I can't even remember the shortcut word.
Ru. So it's
Ru
not
means rafa'u.
Rafa.
Na means what? Nasab.
Nasab.
Ah.
A.
And G means
Jar.
jar e.
Jar. E.
So this
So-
is Nasab.
Yes, nasab ah.
Nasab.
Got it.
I like
Nope,
how you just
not
skip
yet.
through it.
Al-insanu.
That's Rafa.
Raja'u.
Good. Ru, right?
Ru.
Yeah,
Rafa'u.
Ru.
Ta'amihi.
Ta'amihi.
That's nasab
Why?
because of the
the
E.
The E makes it nasab?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it was
That's
runani.
Runa. Runa. Wait, I
Runa G?
forgot.
What was the word?
Runa G.
Yeah.
Yeah, Runa G. E. G.
So
Like the E.
so
So-
G should be what?
Jar.
What
Jar.
letter? So why you say nasab?
Oh, I don't know.
Ah. Shortcut. Al-ma'a.
That's
That's nasab.
Nasab.
Okay. Sabban.
Sabban.
Jar.
No, that's Rafa. Nasab.
No guesses.
It's the jar.
We got to do this a different way. Come on. Okay. Let's try it this way. I'm glad you're struggling with this because when you get through the struggle, you'll never forget in your life.
Okay. Muslimun.
Oh, I remember this.
No, you don't.
Kind of.
No, you don't.
Musliman.
It's
Muslim.
like Muslim.
Say Muslimun.
Muslimun.
Rafa.
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 Musliman.
Musliman.
Nasab.
Nasab.
Muslimin.
Muslimin.
Jar.
Jar.
Okay. You're going to say 3 words in a row. The first one's always going to be Rafa. The second one's always going to be
Nasab.
Nasab. And the third one's always going to be
Jar.
Okay. If it's the U sound or the Un sound, the extra N doesn't matter. Right now, it doesn't matter. That's Rafa. The A or the An, the second one's always Nasab. The third one's always Jar.
Jar.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Say it
Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin.
5 times.
Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin. Musliman. Muslimun. Musliman. Musliman. Muslimin.
Good.
Musliman.
No.
Muslimun.
Muslimin.
Musliman.
Muslimun.
Okay.
Wait.
Now you're butchering it. So you killed a lot of Muslims right now.
Sorry.
So you're going to stop and you're going to give it to me 5 times without a mistake. Let's see.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin.
Good.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin.
Oh my God.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimun.
That's so beautiful.
Musliman.
Oh my God.
Musliman. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Muslimun.
Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin. Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin. Musliman. Musliman.
Start over. No. It's either 5 perfect ones or you start over.
Okay.
Un and in. Just,
Musliman.
oh my God.
Muslimun. I'm sorry.
Muslimun.
Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin. Musliman.
You really like this.
Musliman.
Look, I don't have a lot of hair left. I'll pull the rest of it out. Muslimun.
Muslimun. Mun. Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin. Muslimun.
Yes.
Musliman. Muslimin. Musliman.
Mun, man, min.
Munman.
Yes. Yes.
Musliman.
No, start over.
Mun, man,
One by men.
Musliman.
Ah,
Musliman.
Yes.
Musliman. Musliman. Muslimin. Musliman.
no.
Wait.
It's
Mus-
mun, man, min.
Mun.
When you start the second time, start with un every time.
Okay. Muslimun.
Muslimun, Muslimun,
Muslimun.
Muslimun, 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 Muslimun. Never Musliman. That's always second.
Ustad, can you display your camera?
Oh, I certainly can. Oh, you. Thank God you didn't see that. Oh, you missed a lot of drama. You guys
Musliman.
missed a lot of drama.
Muslimin. Muslimun.
Holy Allah. Okay, this is just camera right now. This is phonetic. Don't even look at the screen.
Okay.
Just say this 5 times without fail. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. You got this. You got this.
Musli. Okay. Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin. Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin. Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin. Musliman. No. Muslimun.
Yes.
Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin.
Yes.
Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimin.
Why am I making you say 3 words? First one's always Rafa.
Rafa.
Second one's always
Nasab.
And
Third
then
one's always
Jar.
Jar.
Okay, this is not notes yet. This is not, you're not responsible for this yet, but I want you to try. Okay, here.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm proud of your struggle. I'm really happy that you're struggling like that. Here we go. What 3 words did you say?
Musliman.
Muslimun.
Musliman. Muslimin.
Good. Now everybody look at this. Mm,
Mun, man,
Okay.
min.
Everybody look at the first word. Say the word for me.
Nas-
Say the word number 1. An-nasu. Say it.
An-nasu.
Okay. How does it end? Ooh.
Ooh.
What words did you say? Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. First one's always Rafa. Second one's always Nasr. Third one's always.
Jar.
So which one is Rafa? Muslimun. Right?
Muslimun. Yeah.
Which one does this sound like?
Rafa?
Good. U or un, same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
U or un, same thing. So an-nasu is what?
Rafa.
Rafa. What about the word under it? What's the word?
Nafsin is,
Good. Nafsin.
jar.
Jar,
Good. Muslimun,
Muslim,
Rafa, Musliman, Nasab.
Nasab, and
Muslimin.
Muslimin.
This matches Muslimin, so
Yeah.
it's jar.
Yeah.
Wahidatin. Ahmed, try.
Okay, so Musliman, Muslimin,
Start over.
Muslimun.
Good.
Mus-
Is this a match for Muslimun?
No.
Number 5?
Mm-mm.
No. Try again.
Musliman.
Good. Is this a match?
No.
Okay.
Muslimin.
Uh-huh.
Yes, jar.
Good. The word Allah.
Allah. Musliman. Muslimin.
You're starting with an again.
Muslimun. Musliman. Muslimun.
Uh-uh.
Musliman.
Min.
Min. Sorry.
No, you can't stop. When you stop, you got to start all over again. You can't finish it broken up.
Okay.
The only way this makes sense is if you say them in a row. Un and in.
On
Is that easier for you? You can do that. Un and in.
on and in.
Mhm.
On
Rafa
and
nasab jar.
on
Is
and
the word Allah nasab?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Un an, right?
An,
The
yeah,
second
an.
one. Al kitaba on top.
Al-kitab.
That's a nasab because
That's
of
nasab.
the
That's because of ba.
Yeah.
Al kitaba.
Al-kitab.
Excellent. 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 Iwajan.
That's
That's, And
rafa.
Rafa.
No.
No, that's nasab.
I'll let you think it over. Class, what do you guys think?
Muslimin.
Students online, what do you guys think? Is
Musliman,
iwajan that you see on the screen as number 6? Is that rafa or nasab or jar?
Man, it's nasab.
Especially those of you who are doing this for the first time. It's easy for those of you who have done this before. Yeah, runaji, right? So use it.
Munmanin.
Mun man.
Right. One man min, you can use that. I don't mind. So? Which one is it?
Mun man.
Nasab.
Nasab.
Nasab. Very good. Number 12, everybody.
12.
Number 12.
Sabira.
That's a nasab.
Sabiran. Say it.
Sabiran.
Sabiran. That's a nasab.
That's nasab.
Nasab.
Excellent. What about number 14?
2. That's a rafa.
Excellent. That's rafa. Al-ardi.
Al-ardi.
That's
That-
nasab.
Think again.
No, that's
Al-ardi.
Un,
an
an.
in. That's
in.
jar.
Good.
That's okay.
On and in.
You understand why, Mariam?
No.
Okay. So when I can hear that, okay means let's just move on. Even though I don't get it, I stop and I make sure. So al-ardi. What shortcuts do you know? Un
And in.
and un is for
Rafa.
rafa. Un doesn't seem to match here.
No.
And the
An doesn't
An
seem to
is-
match here.
No.
oh,
Jar.
In and e are the same.
Yeah. E.
So there's
Yeah.
2 of them, right? In and e they're packed together. It's like sometimes it comes out as e, sometimes it comes out as in.
in.
But the sound is basically the same. It's the e sound. The u and un go together because it's basically the same thing. U sound with an extra n at the end, but it's still an u sound. The a and an are together. They're nasab because it's basically the a sound. What about number 20?
Number 20.
Bashar.
And guys, when you post your answers
Bashar.
in comments, put the number and then so I know what you're answering. Okay?
And in.
Oh, that's a
u.
jar because of the root.
Basharun.
Bashar.
Basharun.
And in
the
on.
u. It's a
And
jar.
in u. So that would be
What shortcut did you memorize?
The an in on.
Really? That's what you memorized?
Wait.
and in is easier for me.
Really? Well, it's not. It's easier for you, but it's wrong.
Oh.
What's the shortcut I made you do? On,
On.
On
Yeah.
and in.
And in.
On and in.
on,
And
and
in.
what does un do?
On is Rafa.
Rafa.
What's basharun?
Basharun.
Basharun.
It's. Oh, it's.
It's a Rafa?
Thank you.
Oh.
It's starting to click. Sultanin. Let's try a few. You need practice.
Sultanin. That's Sultanin.
Mhm.
Which one is that?
Number 24.
On
Be
and-
sultanin.
Oh, okay. The
So-
Sultanin. That's a jar because of the tin.
Good because of the in.
Oh,
In.
the in. Yeah.
Yep.
On and
Did you get
in.
that?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. Explain it to me.
So-
Let me ask you this. Let's do it another way. And I will not teach you something and I can tell that you're struggling with it and move on to something else. Until you own it, we don't move on.
Okay.
I don't even care to put a time limit on this. I don't even care to say in these 10 days, I'm going to finish this much. I usually have a time limit. I say I want to finish this much material. But with this program, I want to take my sweet time. because I want you, the foundation needs to be so strong for you that my goal for you in 1 year is you're going to be reading tafsirs. You're going to be opening one of these books and we're going to read them together. That's my goal. There are books that I've been wanting to read like to students, like line by line. That's what you guys are going to get to, but you're not going to get there if I'm not patient and you're not patient and you're not patient. So let's put our time in, and there's no rush. Don't feel anxiety. Feel committed. That's what I need from you. Okay. I'm committed. You guys stay committed. Okay. Now, I say, I wrote the word, no, let's write the word kitab. Okay. Now you can say this different ways. You can add an un at the end and say what? Kitabun.
Kitabun.
You can add an an at the end and say kitaban.
Ban.
And you can add an in at the end and say
Kitab.
kitab. Okay. So what if I wanted to say kitab in jar? How would I say it?
Kitabin.
Kitajar.
No, kitabin.
Good. Because the in ending gives you jar.
Jar. Yeah.
What if I wanted the nasab ending?
Nasab. You would put
Bin.
kitab.
What are the three? What are the three?
On and in.
And the middle
Oh,
one?
and you would put and.
So say it.
Kitaban.
There you go, Maryam. Good job. How would I make it rafa?
Kitabun. No, kitabin.
What is the order? Again, go back to it.
On and in.
And what's the first one?
Kitabin.
What's the
Kitab-
first one? You just said it.
Kitabun.
Kitabun.
Yeah. First one's always rafa, right?
Yeah.
When you say un
Oh, the first
and
one.
in
Un
is
and in.
R and J. That's what you've done. Un is rafa and is nasab, in is jar. So when I say make something rafa, what are you going to put at the end?
On
Un. When I say make something nasab, you're going to put
and
an. And if I say make something jar, you're going to put
And
in. And sometimes you can just see just u without the n, or a without the n, or in without the same thing.
Yeah.
It's still rafa, nasab, and jar. Okay. Now keep this in mind and say this. This is now an oral exercise. You guys know A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Okay, now follow along. A'udhu billahi.
A'udhu billahi.
What did you hear at the end of where I stopped? Do you hear rafa, nasab, or jar? A'udhu billahi.
On and in. So would it be Rafa?
What's the last sound you heard
on
when I
E.
spoke?
He?
he.
E. So
Oh,
is
he.
E rafa?
No.
Oh no, it's Jar.
You see that?
Yeah.
So a'udhu billahi
Oh,
is,
he. Okay.
He.
you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Minash shaitani.
Minash
Me.
shay-
That's jar.
Good. Ar-rajimi.
Me.
Me.
That's jar.
Bismi.
Bismi.
That's,
On and that's
that's
Jar.
jar.
Good. Allahi.
Jar.
Jar.
Ar-rahmani.
Jar.
Ar-rahimi.
Jar.
Alhamdu.
Rafa.
Good. Lillahi.
Rafa.
Jar.
Lillahi.
Jar.
Jar.
Lillahi.
Yeah, Jar.
I didn't say ooh, right? You said rafa. If
Oh,
I said
yeah.
rafa, it would have been ooh.
Ooh.
I said lillahi.
He.
Where should you go? The E sound.
Mhm.
What is the E sound?
Jar.
Jar. Okay. Lillahi. Rabbi.
Rabbi.
Jar.
No,
Jar.
Rabbi. Yeah, Jar.
Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahmani.
Ar-Rahman. Jar.
Ar-Rahimi.
Jar.
Jar.
Maliki.
Jar.
Yawmi.
Jar.
Jar. Is jar?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you got like how many jars? Yeah, it's jarified. Ad-Dini.
Jar.
Jar.
Okay. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط.
Sirat.
الصراط.
Oh, that's
Ta.
Rafa. Or no,
That's
that's
not
Nasab.
Good, good. You caught it. It's nasab. It's the a sound.
Yeah.
Al-mustaqima.
That's
Mustaqim.
Nasab.
Good. صراط.
Sirat.
Nasab.
Nasab.
الذين أنعمت عليهم غيري. غيري.
Oh, Jar.
Jar.
Good. المغضوب.
Jar.
Okay. ذلك الكتاب.
ذلك الكتاب.
That's jar.
No,
Because
that's
jar is oo, right?
Yeah.
Boo.
Look at it. Jar
Jar.
Jar
is oo, right?
Mhm.
That's oo, right?
Yeah.
Really? It's oo, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's. Is it?
Jar is oo, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
ooh.
I'm looking straight at in and saying it's ooh, right? And you're saying yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
it's
ذلك
it's Rafa.
الكتاب.
Rafa.
Thank you.
Rafa.
Thank you. لا ريب.
La
it's the nasab because of the
Good. هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب.
that's the
Rafa.
that's the rafa because of the
غيبي.
oh that's the jar because
Thank
of the
you.
E.
Now,
I just found what you said.
now it's your turn.
Okay.
She's struggling through it. Now let's see you struggle through it.
Alright.
Okay. إذا جاء نصر.
Ru. Rafa.
Good. نصر الله
He. Jar.
والفتح
والفتح. Rafa.
ورأيت الناس
ناس. Rafa.
رأيت الناس.
Jar.
sound. Look for the sound. Where is it?
Oh, nasab. Yeah, I completely looked over it.
What were you thinking? I want to know.
Because I was thinking if it was Rafa and Jar, I was thinking it would bounce back Rafa and Jar, Rafa and Jar.
You got to think about all three. You got three sounds to think about: the u sound, the sound, and the e sound.
Yeah.
U is rafa,
Ooh,
is nasab,
Nasab.
e is jar.
Jar.
I made the word runaji,
Runaji.
so because ra will go with u,
Ooh,
the na will go with and the ja will go with e.
E.
The ra will remind you it's rafa is u, nasab is and jar is e.
E.
Okay, so we were doing إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. Let's do that again. إذا جاء نصر.
That's the
Ru.
rafa because of the ooh.
Good. Now Ahmed's turn. Allahi.
Allah, he is Jar.
Good. والفتح.
والفتح.
Al-fathu is the rafa.
Keep alternating between each other. ورأيت الناس.
Nasab.
Excellent. يدخلون في ديني.
That's the jar because
Good. 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 بدين الله.
Jar.
Good. أفواجا.
Afwaj.
أفواجا.
That's the nasab.
Nasab.
Good. فسبح بحمدي.
Jar.
Good. ربي.
Jar.
Jar.
أستغفره إنه كان توابا.
That's the nasab.
Nasab.
Excellent. إنا أعطيناك الكوثر.
That's the nasab.
No.
كوثر.
Ra is
You can look, it's okay.
un and in. Would it be
كوثر.
Ra?
Ra.
Rafa?
Well, what's Rafa?
No,
sound?
wait, no, it's Nasab because of
See,
that.
if it was Rafa, it would have been Al Kawtharu.
Oh, yeah, because, yeah,
Rafa would be If it was Jar, it would be Al Kawthari.
yeah.
So which one is it? Al
Nasab.
Kawthara.
It's Nasab.
فصل لربك وانحر إن actually I skipped one. فصل لربي.
That's the
ربي.
jar.
That's Jar.
Good. كوانحر إن شانئ.
That's
شانئ.
the nasab.
Nasab.
Good. هو الأبتر.
That's the rafa.
Rafa.
Okay. You know the surah ألم ترى كيف؟
Yeah.
ألم ترى كيف فعل رب
That's the
Bu,
rafa.
Rafa.
رفع كبأصحاب
That's nasab.
Nasab.
بأصحاب
no, B.
Oh,
Jar.
that's jar.
Good.
Jar.
الفيل
Al-Fili. Jar.
Jar.
ألم يجعل كيدهم كيد
Okay,
Kaida.
that's nasab.
Nasab.
Good. في تضليل.
That's rafa.
No, that's
No, don't rush the answer.
That's-
قبل الرمي يراش السهم. Before the arrow is shot, the feathers are straightened. Target and then shoot. Don't just shoot out an answer. Think. So let's do that again. ألم ترى كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل.
Oh, that's the jar.
Okay. ألم يجعل كيد.
No,
Nasab.
that's nasab.
Good. هم في تضليل.
That's
Lin.
تضليل.
lin.
Jar.
Good. إن.
In. Oh, okay.
تضليل. وأرسل عليهم طيرا.
Tyran.
طيرا.
Run. That's
Jar.
the nasab.
Good. Nasab, not jar. Because if it was jar, it would have been طيرين.
Oh, yeah.
But I said طيران.
Yeah.
Right? أبابيل.
Ababila.
That's the jar.
Mm,
Oh no, that's the.
that would have been
Oh, that's a
أبابيل.
nasab.
Right?
Yeah.
It's nasab. Don't rush the answer. ترميهم بحجارة.
Ten.
That's.
Ten. Oh, jar.
Good. In.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And,
Jar.
okay.
Ten.
من سجيل.
Sajilin. Jar.
That nasab.
سجيل.
Lin. That's jar.
Oh, that's jar.
Rushing the answer, Maryam. فجعلهم كعصف.
Fin.
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 That's
Fin. Jar.
Good.
Because
Fin.
it's-
مأكول.
Makulin. Jar.
والعصر.
Wal.
That's the
Al-as-
that's
ri.
the rafa.
Ri.
Ri, that's the rafa. Ri,
Ri.
that's
No.
rafa.
Ri
Ri,
is jar.
this looks like the E sound.
It's
Do you
the
read this?
jar.
It's jar.
It's jar.
Thank
Ri, yeah.
you. So, والعصر. Audience, keep up. والعصر.
Ri
That's
is
the jar.
jar.
Good. إن الإنسان.
That's the
Nasab.
nasab.
Good. لفي خسر.
في خسر.
That's
No,
the
rafa.
rafa.
Good. Oh, wow, رفع. خسر is رفع.
No,
خسر is
Oh,
رفع.
jar. It's jar.
rin. Oh, it's jar. Yeah.
Because of the
Rin.
end sound.
There's a lot of O's. I want to get to the point where there's no O's. There's just straight answers. Concentrate.
Okay.
There's only three. Un and
And
in.
in.
Un or
and.
u is rafa. A or an is nasab.
Nasab.
E or in is.
Jar.
Okay, good. وتواصوا بالحق.
That's the jar.
Good. وتواصوا بالصبر.
Jar.
Makes me so happy. I'm so happy right now. Let's do Surah An-Nas.
Okay.
قل أعوذ برب الناس.
That's jar.
Good. ملكي.
Jar.
Maliki. Jar.
الناس.
Jar.
Jar.
إلهي.
Jar.
الناس.
Jar.
Jar.
من شر
Jar.
الوسواس
Jar.
الخناس
Jar.
الذي يوسوس
Su.
Su. That's
Su is.
Su is the wow.
Rafa.
It's rafa. Yeah, rafa.
في صدور
Suduri.
That's
Jar.
jar.
الناس
And
Jar.
nasab.
من الجنة.
Jannati.
T
Is
the
نصب,
jar.
right? نصب, right? من الجنة
Jar.
نصب. نصب, it's نصب.
Jar.
Just say it's نصب.
It's jar.
والناس.
Jar.
Good job.
Nasi.
What surahs you memorized?
ويل لكل همزة
Okay. ويل.
Wailun is jar.
Oh,
No,
oh,
lun.
it's rafa.
Oh, rafa.
Rafa.
I'm sorry.
Rafa.
I'm so sorry.
Hold on. Let me just finish my cry. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. ويل.
Wailun. Lun.
Rafa. Un.
Lun.
Excellent. Good. With the hand gesture. Good. ويل. رفع. لكل
لكل jar.
همزة.
همزة tin.
Jar.
Tin.
Jar. Jar.
I think it's nasb.
I think it's jar.
I think it's rafa.
I disagree with you.
It's jar.
Jar.
Tin.
Jar.
The N.
Yeah.
لمزة.
Humazatin jar.
Jar.
الذي جمع مالا وعدده. مالا. الذي جمع
مالاً.
مالا.
Lan is
رفع.
nasab.
رصب.
Nasab.
جفع.
Nasab.
Nasab. No, wait.
نجر.
Nasab. Yeah, it's Nasab.
جفر.
It's
جعفر.
Jaffer? You want a Jaffer?
What is it?
Nasab.
Good. It's نصب. مالا وعدده. يحسب أن ماله يحسب أن ماله.
Mala.
That's jar.
No, Nasab.
ما شاء الله. Finally you get it wrong.
It's Nasab.
See, I set you up.
It's
ماله.
Mala.
ماله.
Oh,
That's
and
nasab.
nasab.
Thank you.
I got it right the first time. I remember that. It's competition to me.
Yes. See, just because you have this competition, I better read Maryam to it. You guys keep stepping into landmines.
Oh, yeah.
Think and answer.
Yeah. Think before you
يحسب
shoot.
أن ماله أخلده كلا لينبذن في الحطمة. حطمة.
T. That's
T.
the jar.
Good.
Jar.
وما أدراك ما الحطمة
Two.
That's the two. It's the rafa.
التي تطلع على الأفئدة.
Idati. That's the.
Oh, and jar.
T,
That's the نصب.
That's the jar.
نصب.
Jar.
نصب.
Jar.
Jar.
جار. إنها عليهم مؤصدة.
Ton. That's the rafa.
Jar.
Jar. I get a
Rafa.
jar and I get a rafa.
No, because
So now the Hanafis are saying rafa and the Shafis are saying jar. And the mu'sadatun.
ton.
It's the rafa.
Oh, it's Rafa. Yeah, she's right.
Thank you.
Yeah. 'Cause
She is right?
Yeah.
Okay. If it was jar, what would it be?
Uh,
Huh? If she's so right.
If it was
If it was jar,
T.
مؤصدة.
مؤصدة.
Thank you. It would have been مؤصدة. Brilliant.
Yeah.
إنها عليه مؤصدة. في عمد.
في أمد.
في عمد.
Din
Din
is
is
the
jar.
nasab.
Jar.
I'm a din is the nasab.
Din. D-I-N.
Din is the nasab.
No, it's jar. It's jar.
Din
No, it's,
is the nasab. Is it?
no, it's jar. Because the I-N. D-I-N.
No, look at me.
Oh,
The answer is
yeah,
not on my
okay,
face.
Okay, yes. It's
The answer is
jar.
not on my graying beard. The answer is here.
It's
I'm a din because when I
oh, in. Is it in?
my face will never validate the right answer. Let me tell you, I will troll you till you have grandchildren. I will not give you the right answer from my face. So when you say nasab, I'll be like,
It's jar.
It's jar.
thank you. Mumaddadatin.
That's
Tin.
tin.
10, it's
Tin.
The Adventures
Jar.
of
Jar.
Jar Jar.
Jar.
Tintin. Tin. Okay. Okay. Another surah you memorized. Last one. Come on.
What?
Alhamd.
We'll make it more interesting now.
Alameen.
No screen.
No screen?
No screen.
Okay.
Nobody looks in their notes. Nobody looks at the screen. You guys try to do this now.
والعاديات ضبحا فالموريات.
Let's do it.
والعاديات
Okay,
ضبحا.
that's it. That's what we're doing. والعاديات.
T. That's the
jar.
jar.
Jar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the e.
T. Yeah, because it's E.
See, you don't even have a screen. Now you just have my face. ضبحا.
The
Han is the
Han.
All right, one at a time now.
Okay.
One at a time.
And I'm
okay.
keeping score.
I gotta keep it. Han.
The internet, decide. Call it. I'm taking bets. Haram ones.
Wrong ones.
Ahmed, Maryam.
Okay.
This is the male ummah versus the female ummah right now
Okay.
on the surah. Let's go from the beginning. والعاديات. First contestant.
والعاديات.
Yeah?
Oh, T. Hold on. Oh my god.
No,
You
you have 5
already
seconds.
forgot.
4,
T.
3,
T.
I know
Two.
it.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. فالموري no قدحا والعاديات ضبحا ضبحا.
Oh, that's the nasa because of the. and.
Okay. فالموريات
قدها.
فالموريات
Why'd you?
Oh, فالموريات جر.
قدحا.
قدحا. Han. And. رفع.
No.
No.
You get 1
that's-
point, not 2. Your job. Your
Okay.
by the way, that was nasab. فالموريات E sound.
Oh, it's
Jar.
jar.
قدحا
Had.
An sound.
Yeah.
Nasab.
Nasab, yeah.
Stop stressing. Relax. Take a deep breath. The more you think about defeating her, the more you'll lose. فالمغيرات
That's jar.
صبحا.
That's nasab.
You've been thinking about it while I was, yeah.
I knew it when you told him.
Uh-huh. فأثرن به نقعا.
نقعان. Nasab.
Good. فوسطن به جمعا.
That's nasab.
إن الإنسان
Na. رفع.
Mm-mm. It's nasab.
Yeah, but that's already gone now. إن الإنسان is nasab. A sound nasab. U
Yeah.
sound. إنسان would be رفع. لربه B. ربي.
Rabbi, he, that's
ربي.
Rabbi jar.
Good. لكنود.
لكنود. Nasab.
My answer, my face
No.
does not have the answer. My face
Yeah.
will always take you in the wrong direction.
Okay. Done. Right? So, it can't be jar. So, is it
What are the 3 sounds you learned?
in and
In order.
no? And in no. Oh my gosh, I forgot this.
I will remind you because you lose this point. Un
On
and
and
in. And the un is rafa.
Rafa.
Lakanudun rafa.
Rafa.
And lakanudan would have been nasab.
So-
Lakanudin would have been jar.
Jar.
Okay.
I'm losing.
It's okay. Don't be depressed. This is yet the first battle of a long war to go. And it's not over yet. Well, okay, so إن الإنسان لربه لكنود وإنه على ذلك لشهيد.
Don the on. So it's rafa.
وإنه لحبي.
حبي.
لحبي.
حبي.
Review this with me because you're messing up because you're losing the basics. What are the 3 sounds in order before you answer that?
And
No.
No.
That's why you're messing up. Un
and
and in.
in.
Say it
Un,
now without my help.
Un and in.
What's the point of saying that in that order?
Because it helps you rafa.
No. Yeah. How does it help you? Un is rafa.
Rafa.
Say the whole thing like that. Un is
And-
rafa.
Un is rafa. In.
No,
No.
that's where you mess up. Un is rafa. An is nasab.
Nasab.
In is jar. Now I
In
need you
is
to hear.
jar.
Say it to me.
Shut up.
Try. It's okay. You're not answering the question yet. I just want you to make sure.
Okay.
I don't make sure it's in your head.
Un.
Un is rafa.
Un is rafa.
Mm-hmm. An.
An is nasab. In is jar.
Do it again. Say that again without a pause.
An.
No.
No.
What's rafa?
Rafa is rafa.
Un is rafa.
Un is rafa. An is jar.
No.
Wait, what?
What was the word? What was the shortcut word? Do you remember? The samurai's name?
Yeah. Hold on.
Runaji.
Runaji.
Let's see if that helps you.
Runaji. Raja. Is
Ru means this made up of two letters,
Yeah.
R and U.
you.
The R should represent Rafa.
Rafa.
The U tells you it's the U sound.
U.
Na in
Na.
Runaji is two sounds,
Mm-hmm.
N and A. N tells you it's Nasab.
Mm-hmm.
What sound goes with it?
Yeah.
Ah.
G
G
is
is Jar
jar.
and the E
A
sound.
sound. Yeah.
Runaji.
G,
Okay, now try
Runaji.
that again. What three sounds?
U.
Good.
A. N.
That's fine. U, A, E, or
U,
Un, An, In. That's fine.
U and N.
But what does that tell you?
That tells me Rafa is on.
Mm-hmm.
Runa. Runa. Hold on. Rafa is.
You're making it too hard on yourself. Look. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, this is not a good one. I'll put it here for you. I'll put it on the screen for everybody too. U for Rafa, U for Rafa, A for Nasab, E for Jar.
Okay.
U, A, E, Rafa,
U.
Nasab, Jar. Say those words. U, A, E,
U A E.
Rafa, Nasab, Jar.
Rafa nasab
Just
jar.
go on top of each other. U, A, E, Rafa,
U, A.
Nasab, Jar.
U A E. Rafa nasab jar.
3 times.
U A E. Rafa nasab jar. U
That's
A
one.
E. Nasab. No. Rafa nasab jar.
Good.
U A E. U A E. Rafa. Rafa
Nasab.
nasab jar.
Mm-hmm.
U A E. Rafa nasab jar.
One more
U A
time.
E. Rafa nasab jar.
Good. And by the way, I chose these kids to struggle through Arabic grammar with them along with you. Some of you are very quick and you can get this in 3 minutes and like, why are we doing this? Others of you are struggling. And actually my classes are always designed for the people that are going to struggle the most. And if these kids can do it, because I used to teach these programs and my minimum requirement was 18 years of age and a high GPA in college. So the fact that they're struggling is normal because adults struggle with this. But I wanted them all along because if they can struggle through it, that means I can pick kids that have already done this with me. They've already mastered it. They're going to answer the questions before I even finish asking the question. That's not teaching. And if I just wanted to get through a lecture and just teach like that smoothly, then I can just talk to a camera and teach you without this interaction. But I wanted this interaction here and the struggle here because many of you will need the time to do that. And those of you that are super advanced, you know what you're going to learn? You're going to learn the patience to become a teacher. Because learning and becoming advanced isn't enough. And I know people that are very advanced in the Arabic and they are horrifying teachers, horrible teachers. Then what you're learning is how to become a teacher. If you already know this stuff and you're moving through it, then study how I'm teaching them. And study when they make a mistake, how I respond to it. And study what other examples, what other approaches I'm taking. Take note of that. This is 20 years of teaching experience. And so this is actually a benefit to those of you that already know, those of you that are teachers of Arabic, inshallah, those of you that are learning. It covers all the bases. And that's actually why I wanted to do this live. So it's okay to watch Ahmed struggle and Ahmed's going to conquer it. Let's do it. So.
U A E. Rafa nasab jar.
Excellent. Now let's come back to the word. Where were we? I forgot. والعاديات ضبحا فالموريات قدحا إن الإنسان لربه لكنود وإنه على ذلك لشهيد. لشهيد. You just said to me, you reviewed to me what 3 sounds?
A E U.
No.
U, E.
U,
U.
A, E.
U-A-E.
Don't say A, E, U.
Okay.
Don't say E, E, U. Start with U.
U.
Your problem is where you start. You always start with A.
Okay.
You need to remember starting with what?
U.
So, like on the first page of your book, I'm writing U.
U.
Whenever you see me, first thing I
Ooh.
want you to say is what?
Ooh.
U.
Okay. You actually want me to say that?
Yeah, U. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay.
I'll be like, Woo. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay.
Why I want you to say U? Because you're so in love with A.
Okay.
I want you to get over A.
Okay.
Just let A know it didn't work out.
Okay.
We're parting ways. Because I found U
U. Okay.
in my life.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
U-A-E.
Excellent.
Rafa. Nasab and jar.
So which one of them goes with Rafa?
Rafa. U.
Good. Now see why that's important?
Yeah.
Always start with what?
Rafa.
No.
U.
Thank you. Okay. Now, إن الإنسان لربه لكنود وإنه على ذلك لشهيد.
Lashahidun. U-A-E. So Lashahidun. Rafa.
Yes, it's Rafa, and you struggled, and you get 4 points for that
Cool.
because
The
you know
what?
I respect effort.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
وإنه
وإنه
لحب
لحب الخير.
الخير لشديد. So لحبي.
B, that's jar.
Good. الخير
Jar.
لشديد.
Don, that's Rafa.
Okay.
That's a lot of
أفلا يعلم إذا بعثر ما في القبور.
Ri.
Uh,
U-A-Ri.
قبور.
Jar.
Excellent. Give me another hug. I'm so proud of you. وحصل ما في الصدور.
Ri, jar.
Oh my gosh, she's a machine. Give me a pat on the head. إن ربهم ربا.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, Rabba.
Oh, wait, Rabba.
That's him.
That's his problem.
Rabba. So Rabba. U-A-E.
Dim, 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 dim.
Nasib.
Yes. Excellent job. بهم يومئذ لخبير.
Ron, that's
Jeffrey
Rafa.
Smith.
Rafa.
Okay.
Jeffrey Smith.
Okay. Excellent job. You both win. I hate competition. I actually wanted to mess with your heads because I don't believe in competition. Not like that. You know why I don't believe in competition? Because then students think they are better or worse than someone.
Oh, okay.
And who is better and who is worse is not decided by a score or a quiz. Who is better and who is worse is decided by Allah, not by what we accomplish, but by the struggle we make. So the fact that you were struggling makes you an excellent student.
Finally.
Okay.
Oh my God. I've been waiting for this moment my whole entire. You see that, school districts? You see that? It is not proven
Oh my
by
God, we're
grades.
so over time. Okay, we're supposed to end sooner. That was the conclusion of our first day of class. By tomorrow, I want everybody to have their study packet with them. Once again, I'm leaving you with this, www.dream. Actually, let me just show it to you before I let you guys go. Once again, for those of you that jumped in late onto the class,
Is it Dream World?
Dream Worldwide. So I'm going to show you on the browser.
Oh my gosh.
That's not the browser.
Finally got the word out to schools. We changed grading.
What? Who? What?
Schools need to start changing the way.
Dreamworldwide.net. You go here. Okay. I'll maximize the window. You're going to scroll down here a little bit. You see that, picture of me being happy in Indonesia.
That's Indonesia?
That's Indonesia.
Oh, that's crazy.
And there's the number 1 exercise workbook. And here there's the download here. That's what you're going to download. Okay. Now, we didn't cover as much as this transcript has. I will explain the transcript concept tomorrow, inshallah. So we'll pick up on the transcript starting tomorrow. We won't do that today. But for now, today, I just want you to download the exercise book. If you guys joined in late, it would be cool that you can go through the entire session on your own time. Once again, this is available on Facebook. It's going to stay here archived. It's going to be on the YouTube page, Bayina's YouTube page, and on my Facebook page and Bayina's Facebook page. And inshallah, through the day, as we get an opportunity, both Jawad and I will try to get through as many of your comments as we can to answer questions on a daily basis through these intensives. I'm very happy you guys were able to join. I make dua for you that you're able to make the time and commitment and free yourselves up from other things that are keeping you busy so that you can make the most of this time. I'm telling you, it's going to make a dramatic difference in how you're reading Quran. Even something simple like U-A-E, now your brain is starting to, neurons are firing about things that you didn't think about before. Right? Even as you're hearing the prayer, you're going to start struggling a little bit. And in a few days, few weeks, that struggle is just, it won't be a struggle anymore. It'll just be natural, right? So what hits you the first time seems really hard. In a few days, that'll be absolutely natural. Trust me, I've gone through this many times with many, many, many students for many, many, many years. I know how anxious you might feel. Don't be anxious. I'm here with you. And more importantly, Allah Azza wa Jalla is with you because you're learning His word out of love of Him. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Very good job, you guys. Proud of you.
Bye.
Bye, internet.